And I'm just gonna do them now because one is the sponsored one, so we're gonna do the non-sponsored one first. We're gonna open Esoteric Ebb. The demo. This is why Raphael Fury was in the chat earlier. Saying, I know which one I would pick, because this is a Raw Fury published game. So, Raphael Fury in the chat was like, hey, I love Esoteric Ebb. That's why I know of the game, because I've worked with them a bunch before, and they were like, hey, our game's cool. So this one's supposed to be like a Disco Elysium-like, D&D-like, quote-unquote. If you took those two and slapped them somewhere together, maybe a little bit of divinity. A little bit. That's what I was told. And I like the art style. Esoteric Ebb. This is the demo. Oh, whoa. What is this? Oh. Oh, look at these drawings for each one. Oh. Oh my god, they have like all the... Oh my god, there's so much. Become a zealot, regain your honors, set out on your divine mission. What the fuck? Wait, there's so much. Uses and roll. A high-strength cleric votes for the party of Norvik, prays his dead god, uses brute force on puzzles, punches big bad evil guys in the face, wants to become a real human hero, loves quests, simple as. Low-strength cleric is a weak, sniveling rat, bows down to anyone stronger, can't handle the banter, gives up on the going gets tough, is afraid of women, doesn't care about quests. Okay, so your character is the cleric. That's how strength would impact you. Dex. I like this. Wait, uses. More items. Be more violent or manly in encounters. Religious fervor. Aesthetic nationalism. Increased manhood. Space. I really like this drawing. Okay, to protect the instantly the weak. Okay. Let's take out the proficiency. Okay. Dex. Natural reactivity, balance, and poise. Feeling of self-preservation, full of freedom. Okay, uses. With enough, you could steal anything.
Hinge tax boss Meng helps Smiley.
Oh, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Dashing rogue with these abilities. Become rich as a Republican revolutionary, and then just run away, dummy. Con. Is the voice that speaks nothing but bodily truth. HP, control your body, it's esoteric connection? Huh? Political party pulled 2% last week and you don't care. Nice. Pain is good for you. Oh, we didn't look at this for Dex. Oh, it changes who you vote for, typically. Shiny coins, avoids trouble for a bruise, witty reply, looks out for himself. I like this. Takes big risks and wins every time with high Dex, but low takes big risks and fails every time. Sometimes if he drops the ball. Is dirt poor. Yikes. High con cleric keeps forgetting there's an election. Focus on the good things. Tougher than entropy. So gut is already dead. Low con will die. Panic over everything. Has no special connection with walls. What? Okay. The lore of int, pure unadulterated ego, you know everything about the past. Therefore, it's only rational you would truly know the future as well. Enlighten the ignorant masses. Oh, he's probably a know-it-all. Prepare more spells. Execute plans. Vote for yourself. Be a genius without peers. Oh, he's probably like full of himself. Despises and envies the gods. Dismissive towards those lesser knows everything with low int. He's both ignorant and confident. Oh no. Barely sentient. Oh, okay. Okay, wisdom. Awareness. High wisdom person would be selfless. You could power your spells, be kind to the good and all folk. Oh, egalitarian. There are no big bad evil guys. Right. Votes for the Workers' Party. Hates nothing except hierarchies. Embraces his feminine side. Ew. This is all details. this one just goes all along. If you're low whiz, doesn't get people. Okay. Let's see what they give us for charisma. Social operator, make everyone love you. Discounts. You can win every conversation by saying the right thing. Say whatever gets people to like you and become a apolitical force of nature. Be arguably sociopathic. Okay, was socialized. Can actually flirt with some baddies. Low charisma, isn't likable, fumbles the baddies. No style. Okay, and then I can like... Oh, I can pick a background. Oh my god, there's so many options. Okay, it started me here. So we'll do this after. Okay, background focus, punching bag. Farmer son, grew up in the city. Troll killer. It's just a strength guy. Kiosk kid. Wait, that's cute. Lore enthusiast. For int and wisdom. Crowd pleaser, int and charisma. Could be fun to play for conversation. Little weirdo, which is all charisma. Escalist activist for wisdom. Okay. Earthguard recruits. I'm just gonna skim these. You can on your own go through and read through every little thing if you want. It's one of those games where I feel like you could do all that if you wanted to, but I'm gonna go through it kind of quickly and skim. Oh, I kind of like that. One friend, you really only ever prayed for that one thing during those lonely years, but the gods did not answer, so you learned to manage as always. That's a nice, interesting background to be playing with when it seems like there's going to be a lot of parties of people pulling things around. Acolyte, deep devotion to your divine city. Tower apprentice. Inted con. I kind of like that. Arcane prodigy. Oh. Palace pawn. Charisma strength. Faithful harbinger, there's something wrong. Praying to a dead god whose whispers linger in the air, slowly fading. You're isolated amongst your peers. Huh? Interesting. This one has question marks for the time. The other ones I'll give a... Yeah. Esoteric expert. Wisdom and con. Kind of interested in that. Wisdom and con. Disillusionment. I don't know. Revolutionary scribe. Abject apostate. No one likes you. When you were devoted for dereliction, no one spoke up against it. But it's fine. You'll be fine after all you're used to it. Oh. Dead cleric. Only wisdom. Growing up alone, getting into trouble, training with the Earthguard. Devoting your life and becoming a cleric. Was it always supposed to end in the river? Oh. This one just sounds interesting, so I want to try it. We'll give us wisdom and dex for proficiency. And give ourselves a little... No. I think we'll go for how many points? Oh, we have a lot of points. Let's keep everything at a minimum level except for strength. Well, we don't really need a lot of int. Let's just bring this up to 0. And then I think we leave strength low. Wisdom and Dex. I think I'll do that. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure this is one of those games you could play 5,000 times, it seems. 5 days until first election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. Oh. The weakest cleric in Norfolk. One with incredibly deep esoteric insight. Huh? Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices. Remember to love everyone, no matter what. Uh-oh. This campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been doing... Oh, thanks, Chris. Whatever, Chris. Speak with Ditto. Loading screen gives you spells. Cute. Strength dump stat as a caster. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave strength. I'm going wisdom as dex, and I'm gonna see what happens. Orb. Oh. Your truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Intelligence DC 8. Success. Ron, your name is Ron. Ron, I'm gonna say Ron. Dex 13, Ron. Is that it? Don't think you call that very often. The stats are like talking to each other. Oh my god. They're in my brain and they're affecting me, but they're affecting me through a narrative voice. That's how they wrote it. Oh, I like that. Oh. Charisma, no, you're not. Just quite embarrassing when you think about it. Is it wrong? That's not right. I say it out loud. Ragna. Or I stay silent. So this is an honest answer. This is a slightly dishonest answer because I know something's not right about it. Or I could just say nothing. I'm just gonna say it. Correct. Oh. Your answer. You answer. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? As if it matters. Look around. Stay silent. It's an occupation in this context. I'm gonna move myself down a little bit just so you can see the dialogue a little better. The options. Or maybe... What if I go here? Then I block the chat. Okay, I'm fine here. Okay, look around. Your senses reach out into the void. A glimmer is dangling far, far away. A string of existence. It's an occupation in this context. Work, getting paid for labor. This is for sure about your job. You know, the job. Your class. Tell the voice about your class. I have a very important job to do. You do, and it'll be a great payday. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? Goal? Would be nice to get out of this dark pit for one. We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. Oh. And most importantly, for what nefarious purpose? Khan says the goblin chieftain, she needs you. These are maybe related? And these different senses or stats, these different senses are telling me these things. To get out of the darkness. I'm just gonna say that. Keep looking for a way out. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? Ooh, the question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. If you care for your fellow, vote for the Asgalist, says Wisdom. Dex says, no way, those dwarves want to take everything from you, which isn't much, but still. We've moved beyond the bounds of dictators. We're free to make our own choices, thanks to the revolutionary freestriders. Constant elections are exhausting. Failure and strength. It hides in the back of your skull, a fact that you are bound to be a nationalist. And it frightens you, the pressure. Okay. So the options are nationalists, Asgalists, who seem to be, for the people, quote, freestriders who are like, we do our own thing, man. Could say I don't know any of these words because I genuinely don't as the player. Actually, I'm apolitical. I'll just say I don't know these. Don't worry. It doesn't matter. Just say whatever you think will be the most useful to you. Which is, oh, failure. Oh, no. Just say you're apolitical. Fuck. Charisma couldn't help me here. Shit. Fuck. What helps me the most here? Fuck it, I'm listening to charisma either way. Actually, I'm apolitical. Perfection. No one can get mad at you, and everyone will love you. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Same way you lived, unable to step out of the uniform. Not for 1 second. Now's your chance. Break free. What the fuck? I fell into divinity. She took me whole. I died when he died. Stay silent till the darkness ends, or I am not dead. Ooh, let's struggle. I'm not dead. Let's refuse. Cinema. Oh my god. Ooh, it is cinema. I guess I'm not dead. Raphael Fury. The goat. This is one of them European games. Centrist D&D character? Well, it seems like you can make them align with anything from the start, but you have to pick something. They're either decidedly apolitical or they're just like, I don't know, time shenanigans? Time shenanigans in the game? He thinks. I don't know what these little shreds of light are, but they must be, like, relevant. That's the name of the video game! That's the one! Name drop. Title drop! Okay. Well, this art style works really well for, shape of this. Is that a crawfish? Why is this dude? Why are you mummified? Am I alive? That looks like a body. Oh, God. Oh. A fresh start. I get up. Your heartbeat is loud, screaming. Your body aches. It's stiff as if you've slept for days. Don't sleep in the armor, dumbass. Ready for the quest to continue. Look around you. A circular stone chamber. Storage for apples and corpses. Oh, yeah, I love putting dead bodies next to my food. Those piles of apples. Is this Tolstad? Okay. Wait, can I click on that? Oh, I can reach into my intelligence to see if I know what Tolstad is, and if success happens, then I can get a little thing. Oh, that's so nice. Tolstad, a sprawling island fortress in one of 5 districts in the city. It sits in the middle of the river Torna, home of Yours Pillar, a sprawling tunnel network, and water lane. The greatest trade hub in Ascani. You are on Tolstad right now. Water lane, largest trade port in Norvik. Located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad. So-called marvel of Dwarven engineering. Okay. Norvik, central city of Eskani. Last bastion of humanity. Last bastion! 70 years ago, Reconquest 468. Okay. I see. Apples and corpses. Get the fuck out of here. Now. Check your stuff. What stuff? Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. Panic. Sweat. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake. Tears begin to form. DC 18 failure. Oh god. We start crying because we don't have enough constitution. Deep breaths. Your belongings are surely here somewhere. What's this about a quest? Oh yes, a quest! Earth be blessed. Earth, your god. Oh, that's easy. Do I remember everything? Yes. Everything is off, but your memory is intact. Your quest was given yesterday. Remember, the tea shop. Tea shop? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Easy job. You'll be done in a day or two. How much time do I have? Until the election. Which is in 5 days. Time only advances when you make new choices in dialogues. Oh, it's giving me Seance at Blake Manor. Right? Every time I select something new, I explore something new, that's when it gives a bit of time assigned that it passes through. Interesting. Just a job? So I've done this before. Well, maybe not this particular type of job. Your previous experience lies more in some basic Earthguard militia service, as well as a few years at the towers. What was that? Home base of the Order of the Arcane Clerics, also known as the OACN. Clerics are divine casters, given power through their deity. Divine, one of the 3 pillars of magic. Okay. I'm just going to click into everything. Rogue sorcery was not your main subject. But yes, you've read a lot about these types of fire events. They're not too common these days, however, this incident does not appear overly complex. I'm going to select everything. I assume we get to, maybe we time loop, we get to do this again and skip some of those to use our time more wisely in the future. Quests, they're dangerous, you might not make it. Okay. So to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop. More or less. But you've got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. There's that feeling again. The feeling you're about to enter a path from which there is no way back. Okay, yes, let's finish this job. I guess that's the only attitude we can have, right? Damn right, you'll do great. Now get going. All right, but first, you feel dizzy. I'm dying. Vix, thank you for the raid. We're doing an indie game gauntlet where I open games, demos, whatever, anything indie, and I give them at least 30 minutes or so of time, and then we vote on, whatever I go to next. However, we're on the last 2, so I'm doing this and then a game called Rel after this. This is Esoteric. We just started. It's a little Disco Elysium-like. It's very D&D-esque as well. And each of my stats are sort of like talking to me. It's not talking to me. It's my own sense of constitution is telling me that I feel dizzy, right? Because that is a constitution-related thing. And sometimes they'll speak based off of a roll, so I'll tap my intelligence to see if I know what a thing is, and then if it's a success, then it tells me what the thing is. A little bit, right? Sometimes they speak to you like a character, which is what we got right here with Con. I feel dizzy. The weight of the Earthguard uniform. A dull pain takes hold. Oh, failure! Your body aches. Its contents rotting. Rotting! You must consume an apple. Now. Fuck. Your mind forms a trail from one cross to another. You know not why you stand among these apples, but you know everything else that has gone wrong in your life. You must dig yourself out of this trench, with kindness and an ever-brightening love for folk. Oh, they did say you must love everyone. That is the one thing I was told before waking up. You must love everyone. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. Okay. I say, rub my temples. Oh. As you do, your fingers touch upon cold steel. It is covering your entire head. Colloquially known as a helmet. Can I take it off? No! DC 20. I wouldn't do that. DC 20. Fuck. Like ripping off your own face. Not a good idea. Not yet. Gain experience. Can't wait until you do, says Charisma. Huh? Okay, so all the other sets, so Strength, Dex, Con, and Int, and Wisdom, all DC 20. And they're all like, no. I wouldn't do that, no. Like, ripping off your own face, not a good idea. Interestingly, Wisdom said, not yet. And I got a little experience. And Charisma, DC 6, success, just says, can't wait until you do. Oh, yay. Thank you. Behold. This isn't yours, is it? Trifle. Tattered cloak, one dex. Oh. I don't know. It's not mine. An apple looks better than the ones in the pile. Taking that. Taking that. Consume. Because I lost HP. Practically your face, do not take it off. Okay. Deep storage. Wait, I have a prison pocket. Okay. Good to know. Divine shrine covered in apples. Yeah, I have no strength. I have 6. Shrine of Earth. Earth. The runes fill your senses as you approach. The color's faded. This monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. Sacred shrine left in this state is an insult to Earth and all of his people. Indeed. Yet you are very much aware that this is not the worst you'll see. You'll have to fight hard to keep Earth's dream afloat. The city is lost, but is not yet lost. How poetic. You're also aware the city is very much in need of change. Change from what? An honorable lifestyle? A peaceful city for humans to prosper in? Let's see if we get anything interesting with this. Humans, tall and beautiful like yourself. Known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce by rabbits. Oh. The coast, it's yours realm. Strip of land divided into 8 bands. Further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite wastes. It's theorized to be a ring or half sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Oh, they don't know. They think Earth is like kind of flat, but maybe a ring, maybe a half sphere. They don't know about spherical Earth yet. Band. An esoteric divide splits the circular coast of Yore into 8 geographic areas, commonly known as bands. Yeah, I think it's Discworld. Each band has unique esoteric and natural traits and stretches from the coast to the infinite wastes. Esoteric. The magic of Uranus strings. The coast is infused with it. It's the name of our realm, also the name of the legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing at the end of the Gate era. What is this? Wizard, book learner, Kelvin, laser strings by memorizing. Okay. I like how deep this goes because we get some like weird lore tidbits when we do this. Arcane. So we saw Divine is one of the pillars of magic. Arcane is one of the other ones. The forces that make up esoteric events. Wizards play your strings. Tap into the powers. The ley lines of esoteric power. Okay. I get what they're going with. Salted water. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it very, very, very much. Change from stagnation and a mire of decay. Continuing the conversation there. Earth's crusade brought triumph. The corruption brought after his fall is due to exactly that kind of filthy rhetoric. You're certainly allowed to be wrong in your opinion there. Okay? Okay, stop complaining. It won't solve anything. True, but you must stay vigilant. Do not let free striderism destroy your way of life. Yeah, strength seems to care about being a patriot, I think. More like, don't stand in the way of your people's prosperity. Stubborn idiot. You greedy filth. Whatever, I'll just leave them. Might as well leave the whole thing to rot. These old things are still around. Hard to let go of old national pride. But progress will always lead the way. Are these rare? No, you'll find shrines like this all over Norvik. Can I pray here? To what exactly? There are many gods listening to our prayers, always. Just remember that they might not respond so clearly. So I can pray to some random god? You may pray as you wish. There's an internal element to it that is underappreciated. Kneel. Shrine towers over you. You feel small. Ooh, to cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines. Okay, so it's like doing a short rest, I guess. Prepared spells can be cast when the cleric has a reason to do so, either in or out of dialogues. Each cast expends one spell slot at the corresponding level. Got it. Because of wisdom being high enough, I already know I could attempt a prayer of healing. This is a question I could have asked to figure that out, I guess. To roll for it. I'm gonna try it. Our health was fucked up. Oh! You focus your mind on Earth's symbol as red eye. You recite a few words of remembrance before you sense the channeled strings around the shrine. They converge upon you. Mend you. Huh. That's something. Sure is, but you sense there's something you've missed. What were those words? The ones you learned at the towers? Let me ask. Let me see. Okay. I asked if I could heal, not precisely. The gods do not grant. Okay. Do you think they care? If you want healing, you have to do it yourself. Okay, and that's where I would have learned that I could do it. Okay. Alright. Repair spells? What do I have? Cure wounds. Give me that. Body. It's a corpse. Under a blanket. Hey. Cold corpse. You stare at a blue rag. It's draped over the outline of a someone. Sir, you can't sleep down here. No response. He's too still to be alive. Come on, wake up. If you wish to commune with the corpse in any meaningful way, I suggest speak with dead. No breathing, no movements, nothing. Oh. Actually check under the rag. Underneath you find the cold corpse of a human. Gained experience. Thinning blonde hair, unkempt facial hair. The DC of a dice choice is determine how challenging the roll will be for you. If you select a dice choice, then roll a 20-sided die. You then roll it. If you get the same or higher, then you succeed. Okay. DC 10. I'll try it. You sound no closer. I have no proficiency. There's something strange here. We must look closer. Okay. Harsh scars cover the skin. Okay, our wisdom saved us a little. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. Make sure to check the back as well. Try to move the corpse. The moment you touch it, black veins appear over its skin. A feeling of impending doom comes over you. Your stomach drops. Doom. The lair of a lich. Okay. Followed by a wave of pain. Death saving throws. Let's go. Nice. Oh, it auto does them. Necrotic energies. Let go of the damn corpse. Drop it. The moment you let go, the pain subsides. The dark marks on its skin disappear as quickly as they showed up. What a horrific spell. This corpse is cursed by something wicked beyond your powers. You slowly cover up the corpse once more. Let's not speak of this. Wisdom says you need to look deeper into this. Okay. It's okay to loot him, right? Yeah, why not? If you can suffer the loss of moral integrity. Moral integrity? It's a dead guy. He's not going to need his stuff, obviously. It's not like the guy will complain. But don't go around talking about it too loud, okay? Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in these enlightened times. Either way, you will not get any trouble. No one will know. Alright, I'll stop bothering the corpse now. Except I'll trifle with it. Apple and crowns. Nice. Vase of leaves. Smells lovely. Incense. Okay. What's this? Divine scripture where it does not belong. Shield of faith. Okay. Pile of apples. Engage. You stare at a pile of apples. Apples are good for you. Should these be stored alongside corpses? No, it's a health hazard. Of course not. It's nasty. Whose apples are these? Maybe they're grown somewhere around here or below. Oh, I wasn't smart enough. Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? You can certainly try. You have a feeling it might be worth your while, but only if you push to the end. You are not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden. Oh my god, if I was strong enough, could I eat all the apples? It would lead to death. Don't waste your time here. At the very least, don't eat the fresh ones. Okay, ability checks. Okay, we now understand this. Start eating? No. No, I'm not gonna eat all the apples. Wait, if I come through here with like a strength and con build, probably constitution, I should just eat all the apples. Ignore the thought. You do so. Nod to the pile and leave. Who the fuck is this? Hold on. Very important piece of paper. A voting card. A scuffed voting card made out to Ragnar Hemlin. I guess that's us. It's from a... Oh, that's why our name didn't sound right, because our full name is Ragnar, maybe? From a Dwarven office for some reason. And someone has checked in all 5 parties on the list. You need to bring this to a polling place on election day for your voices to be heard. Yeah, mine is 1 int. A guy. He looks indecisive. Oh, zombie. You approach a shambling man by the apple pile. He does not acknowledge your presence. Just stare at him. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. Does he talk? What is your name, sir? He does not even turn to look at you. Why is this man not listening to me? His glassy dark eyes just stare forward into nothing. This is a reanimated corpse. Sir, are you a member of the undead? He does not respond. What's he doing? The zombie's attempting to clear a path through the apple pile. He's probably been at it for a long time. Hard worker, respect. I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? The zombie does not even grunt in your direction. He just keeps working, slowly. You grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hand. It is indeed yours. Keep it safe. Oh my god, I could talk to the zombie about politics. You're very rude. Did you know that? The zombie appears to rattle a bit. Nope, it just found another out-of-place apple. I don't have a political opinion, so I guess I don't need this voting card. Do not think a lack of thought is somehow admirable. You have become apolitical. Gain more experience for choosing this political stance 2 times. Ooh, if you stay consistent. Maybe that's not always the case. Where do you think you'll be once the future is trampled all over you, huh? You gotta move, man. Don't listen to anyone else. You are more than correct. Scream it at all times. People will love you for it. You are apolitical. That's the failure in charisma. Everyone's gonna love me when I say it. The zombie just keeps moving apples. Am I boring you? The zombie carefully places another apple at the top of the pile. He does not have an opinion of any kind. Should I defeat this zombie? That'd be pretty scary. Okay. I'll just leave. Oh, but I can't go past it. Almost empty box. Except for stale treat in a pouch. There's a dagger over there. If I beat him up, I could go past there. But what's the point right now? We'll see if I can come back. I don't really have strength, so... I guess we just go. We'll just see. Okay, we'll just see. Do you think you change what spells prepared? Because this doesn't speak with dead. Let me look at my spell book. Your own Shield of Faith. Okay, yeah, no. No, I'm a weak baby. Mushrooms, probably edible. Red Eye of Earth. Your leftist mark across the bands. Today is the universal sign of magic. Okay, so this is our god, and this is the coolest wizard of all time. Your fate one day. Do they just like keeping corpses here? Is that just like their thing? Wait, is that? Ooh. The stone slabs are designed to slide along the iron beams. Interesting. Is that what? An open manual for esoteric geometry. You know this already. Oh yeah, we're like the best esoteric guy, right? We're weak but cool. Weak but knowledgeable, maybe? No, too much reading. But what if I did? Arcanist novels. Arcanist histories novels. So many books. Basic manuals. Major Kratz, who ruled the pre-coast war human civilizations in Old Dimenor, minor political party in Norvik. Old Dimenor, a term for Dimenor, often used to refer to the band before it was renamed Reeds during the end of the Coast War capitulation agreements. Some say it with sarcasm, some say it with pride, some say it with fear. Reeds, one of the 8 bands along the coast. It is a temperate land of lowland and many lakes, commonly seen as the homeland of humans. Large portions are still cursed, holding entire undead cities, eternally burning valleys, and floating mountains. Some of them stand out to you as classics. Could be useful to refresh your mind. The books taunt you bookishly. That is something I will do on my own read through them, but I actually will. It's kind of giving me like Oblivion book moment. Touches book. Ruined prayer book. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched. Only a few pages of the soggy, brackenish papyrus pages. I'm used to bracken being with a K. Is that a different word? Papyrus pages are readable. They appear to contain some type of undecipherable symbols. Ascani writing, of the most basic kind. Oh, wait, oh no. Someone has attempted to dry this to the best of their ability. No, no, no. What by earth? Oh. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. No, my book's all fucked up, so I have nothing. You'd have to rebind the whole thing. It's ruined. That'd be expensive. Let's get your hands on a new one instead. Take it. My book's fucked up. What the hell is that? Look at him. Ulst, Chief of Security. I can't read any of this. I don't speak whatever that is. Viskin, local mortician. I can't read this either. Oh my god, do I not know how to read? The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms. Busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. On the top paper, you see an icon of a serpentine drake. That symbol. It's on a lot of official documents of the city. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there's anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. Gross. Yet his eyes say something else. And his voice is familiar to you. Bow before this creature. Okay, he's probably stronger than me then. Look around the room. Dimly lit and damp. A musky stench lingering in the air. You see books and flasks and stone altars around the circular chamber. There are several corpses present. Did you save my life? I'll just say, I have a lot of questions. Perfectly understandable. I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. To tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. River takey. They'd caught you in their net. Took you for a corpse. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. Prime condition? You're always in your prime condition. Right. Fair. How'd I end up in a river? I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstad? There are 7 bridges over River Torna connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city. Perhaps there is an esoteric explanation to all this. Perhaps you would know, cleric. And we're the fishermen. River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Okay, where can I find them? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Waterley? That's just a guess. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you find them. So I am in fact alive? The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes. I believe you are. I don't like how he stopped for a sec. More questions. Ooh, wisdom DC 29 to figure out what's weird about this guy. Holy fuck. I mean, it's literally impossible. I need so many. I need like spells to up my whiz. I need items, something. Okay, there's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. Sure. Why is it there? We're closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. City below. Short for the city below the city. Okay, there's an incredible amount of tunnels and roads below Norvik, monsters and stuff down there, and riches. Okay. Quick movement in the lower left cheek. His expression actually changed. Don't trust his words. He must be a necromancer. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for HWBT protection? Is that Halfway Bridge Tribe protection? Commonly called the Halfways, one of the 3 goblin tribes in Norvik. Let me Sageleaf. Okay, let's click it just so we have it. Southernmost tip goblin sanctuary, goblins, extraordinary monsters, 3 tribes. Grab that. Okay. He's lying through his fancy teeth. Ooh. Wait. No, I don't actually believe you. Hmm? What do you mean, cleric? Ooh, you're a criminal harboring zombie workers. You need to be punished and try to attack him? No, he's probably too strong for us, right? Look at him holding a little scalpel. The zombie's clearly working for you. That's illegal. You're doing something weird here. I don't like it one bit. Let's do the 2. The zombie is clearly working for you. That is illegal. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. No, you're... Ost will do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. The kobold gives a screeched yell. Yes, master. I will also make sure to report this to both the HWBT and the militia. You're clearly doing something shady here, so... Of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection by the PCG, Pest Control Guild. One of the oldest guilds in Norvik. Supposed to keep monsters at bay, clean up unwanted critters. These days, they're so bogged down in requests from citizens in the city that they usually have backlogs for months. Dude, this guy's being so, like... Oh! He's just going full businessman and just, like, yeah, PRing us, right? If there's anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit, he just keeps going. Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that city still stands. I'm sure a good word to your patriarch will assure a promotion of some kind as well. Especially with this great work you're doing on the tea shop. This... Okay. Sorry about the top clerical rank. Let's just check what this is really quick. Lord Patriarch is a different guy. Lord Accustomed Akasam holds the title right now. I'm clicking these so I have them. Coin Lord, Home Lord, Shield Lord, Food Lord, Law Lord. Dude, I want to be the Food Lord. I'm just going to skim these. I don't need to read them out to you, right? Okay. I'd have to just roll 16 or more to resist his incredible oratory power, or 19 -2 to make him shut up. I can't do that. And this one's rough. I'll think better of it right now. You know, maybe you're right. I'm probably just confused. It is very understandable, cleric. No need to apologize. Maybe we come back when we've got a little more going on. Require assistance. I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you sound positively furtivled. Dwarvish word, meaning desperation, anguish, hysteria brought on from mental pain. Complete and utter despair of the flesh and bone. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there's a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain's waiting for you. What rumor? Just common murmuring. Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She's down in the Goblin Garden. Of course you've heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. The name is spoken in both reverence and fear. They call her the Dragon of Tolstad. The goblins live in a garden? Well, not quite. You'll see when you get there. And when you do, make sure you pay your respects. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. I would even go so far as to call her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress. A sliver of genuine tone slips out. He has great respect for this dragon. Wait, this is part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her at the southern tip of Tolstad, the pale man says, and keeps scribbling on his papers in front of you. So, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. He seems wary on the subject. My prayer book is ruined! Yes, I noticed. You should speak with Crowland, down on Waterlane View, a bookbinder. It'll cost you, but he could fix it right up. As a cleric, you obviously only need your faith to cast spells, but I'm sure a spellbook won't hurt in the long run. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time if you're interested. Beware. His tutelage holds great evil. Is this how we could learn necromancy? Until then, you are free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books along the western wall. And of course, gained item, charm person? Here. First level enchantment spell. If the target fails a wisdom check, you'll be their favorite person for a little while. Of course, after that, they will surely hate you, but who cares about that? A copy of Charm Person. It will surely be useful to you. A truly diabolical spell. The towers teach it only to higher tier spellcasters, usually, despite its first level. It's a great shortcut to charming people. Although you gotta be careful with the fallout. If you care about such things. Okay, can you explain the very basics? Oh? I mean, of course. He wonders if your head is still filled with water. As a wizard, you memorize your spells before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer at a shrine. There's one downstairs, by the apples. Okay, that's all I have to ask. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Ost. Wow, that's evil. Can I try casting on you instead? He stares at you. Waste of a spell slot, I'm afraid. You believe him. Fuck, okay. He does not wish to elaborate further. You should go. Now. That's all the help I need, thanks. I'm gonna go now. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick. Like he's trying not to show his interest. Weird. Did I have any weapons on me? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of River Torna. Dude, this guy is like, I think he took my shit. And I just, like, don't know because I was passed out, right? Like, it has to be, Chad. It has to be. There's no way. Good. You do not need arms in the city. You need heart. What belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card. Oh, my cloak was downstairs. A peculiar voting card. Every party had been marked on it. I'm assuming it's yours. Yeah. Sorry, I'm indecisive. The pale man ignores your comment. I asked Oz to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry. Over there, he says. Okay, we saw that. It looks like it was his pocket watch. That is an esoteric pocket watch. You may have it, cleric. It will surely prove useful to you. Oh, esoteric pocket is its own thing, and I could click on it even though he's saying esoteric pocket watch. Wait, I like that. An area overtaken by esoteric magic. Okay, okay. It's like wild magic. Beyond that, you should be good. Got it. The pale man turns his face toward you and smiles. Unnatural. If only every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric. He gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. Leave now. Okay, we can run around. Double click. Okay. He said I could take this. Takes it. I'm gonna go check on my cloak. I think the cloak I was supposed to take, maybe. I think we're already dead and he reanimated us. I think that's what's going on here. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your gloves. Ugh. Oh. It is light blue and tattered. And it was once yours. Please don't. This thing is disgusting. Wring out the water. The filthy liquid falls to the floor of the stony chamber. It smells of salt water. It's still quite wet. Wait, in your hands? It's heavy. Should I wear this? No? Of course you should wear it. A hood is the perfect tool for any decent rogue and or ne'er-do-well. So what if it's a little damp? You have to wear it. I'll think about it. You reach for your fancy red pouch of holding. The cloak easily slips inside into the extra-dimensional space with a satisfying slurp. I really love my pouch of holding. Yes, you are very lucky. This kind of magic item can go upwards of 10,000 crowns. That's our Norvikian crown. I love how Chris goes, crowns, the Norvikian crown. The main coinage in Norvik. It's like a, yes, Cusco's poison. The poison meant for Cusco, right? Like, that's the way Charisma keeps, like, defining shit, yeah, Cusco's poison. The poison, meant for Cusco. We're gonna give the poison to Cusco's. It's Cusco's poison. Average salary inside the city is up to 500. Cheap month's rent is 100 crowns. Spellbook is 50 crowns. Meal is somewhere between 5 to 10. Okay. It is not yours, though. It is the city's. You can't just use it for anything. Shut up. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Oh, my pouch of holding is the city's, quote unquote. Now go put on your cloak and rob some people. Reallocate some resources. Equipping items temporarily alters your AP ability scores. Okay. This would be more dex, but lowered charisma. This is more int. Oh, look, it's on me! Oh! No. It's disgusting. Oh, you can equip the text on you. It just lowers my int. Okay. can equip this. Just -3, and that's great. That is just wonderful. Do I equip anything? No, I don't. Oh, I kind of want to kill that zombie and grab the knife, but I don't have strength. I'm at 6 strength, which is crazy. But I like that it equips on us visually. I like that a lot. Human, no cause trouble. Wiggling his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Masters say you behave. You don't tell me what to do. I did, just now. Fair enough. Yes. You're adorable. The kobold glares at you. Complete and utter annihilation. The aura of a conqueror, a killer. Your soul shudders. Glare back or avert your pathetic human gaze. I'm gonna glare back at him. Your eyes meet each other, still. Ever vigilant. Keep glaring. The kobold does not move. Glare some more. Yep, you're staring at each other. Glare. Eyes meet eyes. Glare. You are looking at a kobold's yellow eyes. Stare in an angry or fierce way. Looking hard. Lean in close to the kobold's stern face. Fuck, the intimidation factor is insane. The kobold meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. I don't think I can get anything out of this. Okay. He looks at you with a cold expression. Determined. Confident. He's not glaring at you. That's just his default expression. Oops. I have some questions for you. Short question. Go. You're a kobold. Not question. Next. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's not a question. Quick, save it. Try to save the question. You stared at him? Shit. I'm going for it. Okay. Change course, quick. What are you voting in the upcoming election? Angry Human Party. The Party of Norvik, really? Yes, they do good. Strong men lead. Bright tomorrow. Shocking, perhaps, although it takes a special kind of creature to vote in some kind of pragmatic selflessness. You're a good boy. Thanks, he mutters, his words oozing with disdain. That's my single question. Can I ask something else? Okay. Where were you when the tea shop incident occurred? We have to get closer to this. Incident? Tea shop blow up. Boom. Did you boom it? The kobold makes a cackling noise. I wish. Tea shop explosion would be fun to set up. When it happened, I was on water lane, on mission. What were you doing on water lane? Milk. Doing milk. Deliver. You deliver milk? Yes, side hustle. This kobold just keeps getting better and better. Kobolds don't even drink milk. I want to know more. I want to know a lot less. Ask questions about the milk. The kobold stares at you. This milk situation's intense. Oh my god. Where does the milk come from? Cows. And where do you get the cow milk? Market. Who buys the milk? Humans. Water lane humans. They pay many for fresh milk before dawn. The expressionless, cold-blooded kobold is hard to read, but his body language does not exactly scream honesty. Side hustles are always smart. You should do a milk run later. It pays. Do kobolds produce milk? No. Do you like milk? No. Charisma's just 8. I also don't like milk. I'm gonna try it. I also don't like milk. You smirk, a confident laugh escaping your lips. You then turn towards the ceiling, smiling. I also don't like milk. Your comment has made a dent upon the world. The kobold stares at you with awe in his yellow, expressionless eyes. No one cares. I charisma check. I also don't like milk. Can I have some milk? No. I don't have anything else to ask about milk. Okay. Thank you. You should totally find out more about this. Could be a big moneymaker. How'd you get this gig? Not gig. What is it then? I am devoted servant for master. You're angering the kobold. Ooh. So you're a slave or got it? I feel like this would anger him. Got it. Gives you an expression that could be described as a frown. That is, if it looked in any way different from his regular stony expression. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding, not funny. You'd make greater use of it than this puny creature. Just take it. For whatever reason, he must have been ordered not to hurt you. Don't push it. The kobold snorts. Go away. That wasn't a question, it was a demand. Just take it? No. Please? No. Try to convince him. Come on, let me have it. Let me do it. Oh, 14. I'm a fellow non-milk drinker. -2 DC. I'm gonna do it. Oh, you know exactly what to say. There's only one thing that could possibly convince this kobold that you should get the crossbow. And that is, of course, Viskin asked me to get your crossbow. Master did? The kobold glances over to his master. Yeah. He said I needed it more than you. What? Why? The kobold seems to believe you somehow. He said you were so strong that you don't need it anymore. The kobold squints. He leans back and smirks, then nods. Here we go. The kobold reluctantly and slowly hands over his crossbow. Master always right. The fact that he handed it over without even asking the pale man first. Love it. With the crossbow safely in your grasp, the kobold scuffs. Weak human, of course you need crossbow. Thanks. Crossbow get. Full of strange rocks. I don't think I should touch a chest in here. Easy crossbow. I like this. I like this. I could spend an entire hour just in this one little area. Dude, I kind of do a Chad walk. It's an orc. Orc looking at me. Okay, so some stuff I'm gonna perceive and notice just as I walk around. Men at work beneath Asgal's green banner. There's an esoteric effect in place here, stopping rainwater. Okay, so the dwarves are working on stuff. Let's see what the hell this person's about. Agent Vera. But I can't read. What do you want? On the edge of the ruinous amphitheater, you see an orc sitting on one of the many loosened stone blocks. It looks like she's waiting for something. Or someone. She hides it well, but the orc is stressed. Perhaps it has to do with the dwarves. Exuding an air of authority around her, the large woman gives you a wry smile. Her tusks are gleaming. Not just physically imposing. This orc knows how to exert power in other ways as well. You spot the merchant's mark on her jacket sleeve. A heart with the initials of the Norvikian Free Strider Regiment. What's this? Not often we get Earthguard around here. You sure walk around like a damn advertisement with this drab uniform. Dude, but I have to wear this, don't I? She presents her palm to you. Vera is my name. I'm second-in-command guild agent of Tolstad. Nice to meet you. Be nice to her. She's a free strider. That's the one that our deck sets kind of likes, right? New way, people in the East have overthrown the old wizards and gods. For years, the revolution has slowly creeped in the city. Now it's time to finally join the free cities and get rich. It's a collection of city-states, all united under golden banner, free striderism. Norvik will join them one way or another. Okay, so it's like, do we go more traditionalist? Do we go more, I guess we could call this progressive, right? This world's progressivism. The new way. And then there was one more. There was one other. Or do we go, oh, I can't decide? Or do we go, I'm apolitical? Do not grab her hand. That's not what that is. Oh. Ooh, do I say nickname for my first name? Nickname for my last name? I'm the cleric, actually. Names and labels aren't important. Or grab her hand. Well, I could charisma check to tell that I'm not supposed to do that. Let's just go nameless. I'm the cleric, actually. Apologies. Not Earthguard. Cleric. I assumed the term was interchangeable. But I suppose you're not all, she says, waving towards your outfit, esoterically and attuned. She accepts your annoying correction with a smile. Actually, I'm a cleric. Probably means she just sees you as no threat at all. A mere puppy. She shoots you another smile, waiting patiently for you to say anything. What's the deal with the dwarves? Oh, them? Complicated as anything. I wouldn't be sitting here wasting my precious day if it wasn't for them. But in short, they're holding an unlawful assembly. And they won't let me take a look at the document proving it. Not frustrating at all, she says and winks at you. She telegraphs her sarcasm heavily. This is useful when communicating with slower individuals. I'll speak with these dwarves. Oh, well, good luck. You know what they say about dwarves? They're so reasonable and pliable. Catch her smirking at her own joke. Haha. She means the opposite. Not going to leave. Let me talk to these dwarves. Alphos. Which one looks like their leader? Probably this guy, right? Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Asgal, the fool. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. His head is huge. He appears to be in a staring contest with the orc on the other side of the theater. Oi, Mr. Cityman, he calls out as you approach. We've made it clear already we're not moving. Not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. This dwarf gets extreme pleasure from telling you to fuck off like this, dwarf. Likes the day, Bilbo's a Norvik, and a long history with the Earth folk. It's people of Earth. Okay. Just passing through, dwarf. What's going on here? I'll just ask what's going on here. Just working. The boys will be done soon enough. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. He's only saying that because he's had to defend himself quite a lot lately. I could say I don't care about a higher mission. Nothing illegal, huh? We have the papers. Nothing illegal at all. A half-truth. This might be one of those kind of illegal but also not sort of situations. They're both guilty and innocent, just like you. Huh? One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who you're talking to, child? This here be Alphos of the Bon Emvers, a foreman in the Asgalis movement of Norvik. He's done more good than all of you Earthguard combined. A true speaker for Asgal. Damn, that's a lot of good. Simi exaggerates. He gives the older dwarf the stink eye. I'm also not in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just a poisonous hierarchy. Oh, he's one of these. He grins. Just wanted to make that clear. Don't mention the whole noble thing. It'll just piss him off. Unless you want that. You boys setting up a play or something? A play? He spits on the ground. We're holding a rally for the cause. This evening, workers across Tolstad will gather to hear the words of Asgal. He turns toward the orc. And no one's going to stop it. You hear laughing from across the theater. Papers, Alphos. He grumbles and turns back to you. So, what do you want? Ooh, what's the problem here? I'm going to keep it neutral. He shakes his head. Where to even begin? So, it is forenoon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing here. The dwarf shudders. She starts complaining. He reaches for something in his pocket and takes out some documents. We show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Ah. Circle, square, conflict added. Ooh. Real convenient, I say. No, there's nothing wrong with these papers. We are in our rights to speak out against tyrants and burgers. They are. Bureaucracy. So she's wrong about the documents? Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. Alphonse nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. You know, she's right about the documents, but doesn't want to admit it. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? Morgue? Dwarf grumbles to himself and glances over to the Lich House stairs. I thought it was a dentist. Fair assessment? No matter. The Asgal movement is not afraid of death. You hear laughter from the orc behind you. Big words, Alphos. The dwarf grits his teeth. Damn orc. Can I see the papers? Gives his companions a glance. Why? DC 9? Let's go for it. It's right in the middle. Okay. Just tell me you're an expert and then you're on their side. I'm an expert. Are you now? Yes. Also, I'm on your side. You're a please louder. Are you now? Now hit him with it. I'm your best shot at getting out of this. The dwarf grumbles. His eyes go from you to the orc behind you. Fine. It's that easy, chat. It's that easy. It works every time. The dwarf sighs and grabs something in his pocket. Gained item PPG documents. Ooh, he has over the scroll. I trust you with these documents, Cinnamon. Oh boy, if you hand those over to the orc, this could all be over right now. Tell us we're in the wrong. I dare you. Because we're not, the older dwarf joins in. Take a step back and check it out. See what's actually going on here. Alright, I'll take a look. Okay, wait. Let's actually see the documents, though. A formal permission of public gathering contains a lot of legal nonsense, making it difficult to parse. It's quite light, some kind of magazine paper. Unrolling it reveals a short statement about a political rally at the Circle Square. Circle Square. Permission of public gathering accepted, it says in big letters at the bottom, followed by a signature. Tolstad Magistrate Nicholas Darrow. Okay, one of the original houses. The actual text uses an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Examine in detail. Okay. Scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It's perfect. Not a single error. Except the date. It says their rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. Ooh, the document is perfectly legal, but it's expired. I love how the options are, have I seen this? Look at the dates, cool document. I don't like it. Have I seen this? Never. It must be rare. Look at the dates, it's expired, cool document. It is not. I don't like it. Oh, how come? Because it's a legal document? Duh. Too many words, seems off. General tomfoolery. Okay. Maybe I'll ask him about it. About this rally. Ooh. I could hand it back to him. Maybe best to not get involved because we didn't tell the orc lady about it. I checked it out. Takes a deep breath. Okay, what did you find out, Cityman? Yeah, these papers expired like last week. He takes the papers and shakes his head. With a groan, he mutters, I know, but the date is just a mistake, you see. I personally had this signed by the magistrate 2 days ago, after the supposed expiry date. It happens, he grunts. Bah! The dwarf shouts onto the amphitheater. It doesn't matter. Whether Darrow fucked us or not, we're here and they can't make us leave. He gives you a menacing glare, and I hope for your sake you're not the sorry lad she's hired to do the deed. I'm just here to observe. Spits on the ground. Fadskap. Ooh, a dwarven word meaning something along the lines of devilry, common curse word. That was a swear word. You could tell because of the way he said it. Alright, have fun. Alright, let's do like one more thing to progress a little bit. Is there a map? don't know if there's a map. A bar? It's at 1800 hours. Well, it's not that time yet. Is this a fishman? The Lassus oppressive landlord. Okay. Okay, not everyone can be spoken to, it looks like. Yeah, some of these are just chilling. Very interesting. Oh! Is this the bookstore? The tea shop, rather. Oh, this is the one that got blown up. Mid scorch marks and cracked masonry, you approach a doorway. There are several planks blocking the passage. The tea shop. Take a peek inside. Fastened with several nails, you also see a paper. At the top it says, with bold lettering, City Notice, no trespassing. Does this include me? Perhaps. Perhaps not. Try touching it. Touch the planks. As you do, subtle ripples of blue energy appear around your gloved hand. It is sealed. As you move away your hand, the faint aura shimmers in dark translucent blue and then fades away. This feels like trouble. Okay. It's locked. Standard procedure for crime scenes. Rude to lock people out. Crime scenes should be public viewing. Remember that you are here on behalf of the goblins. You still have not spoken with their chieftain. Break it down for DC 26. It says godlike. Oof. Let's just look in. Look beyond the planks. You catch glances of still shadows beyond. Ooh. A counter. Fallen wooden beams. A larger interior space covered in soot and burnt furniture. A scorched mess. What kind of magic is this? Its arcane lock, casting it on a bunch of planks is unorthodox, but obviously they got it working. Second level abjuration. It's used all over the towers. You need a passphrase to unseal it. Can I guess the passphrase? Yes. Guess? Without knowing who placed the seal personally and their preferences? Even assuming the person who placed it is an idiot who would use something of their own preference. There are millions of sentences. There's no chance in hell you can simply guess. Now go figure something else out. As long as this blue asshole's in the way, no. You'll need another way in. Can I bypass it with magic? Of course. Knock would do the trick. Second level transmutation. Okay. I don't have it. Still break it down? You could try. Yeah, I don't have the strength for that. DC 26, no thanks. I should leave. Well, scorch marks. Clear, sign special attack power, trespassing notice. Same thing that we read. Oh, finer writing on it. By the order of Coin Lord Darrow, the following premises are under city seizure under suspicion of criminal offense. Unlawful trespassing will be liable under 13 holster contempt. It's a collection of laws. Okay. You get into trouble if you enter the tea shop without talking to the Coin Lord first. It's Darrow. Okay. I gotta talk to the Coin Lord. What is this? Sleeping for service to come back after midnight-ish. Bicycles! One bike stands out to you? Handful of bicycles are here. Okay. This particular bike is yours! Hold on, when exactly did I come to Tolstad? On the 21st of March evening. Then you fell. This is as far as you came. Oh. The hair at the back of your neck stands on end as you sense the sudden shift. Do I recall anything important? You chained the bike. You stood up. Then pain. Was I alone? No. Huh. I stumbled over the stone railing. Yes. And you broke the shit out of it. That's it. That's all I remember. Where's the key? Not here. Could getting the key be a quest? Doesn't sound like a quest you'd get. Sounds like a shitty quest. Find the missing key. Mystery of the bike key. Something like that would be perfect. No quest to be found here. Just sadness. Damn. Key's probably at the bottom of the river along with the rest of your dignity. Okay, check the chain lock. You lean in and take a closer look. The rusty chain seems brittle, but wrapped so hard around the tire that it would be annoying to get it off, even if you had the key. Why would you wrap it like that? You should take better care of this magnificent bike. Wait, this is my bike? Yes, you fool, keep up. Sure is. Best way of travel in Norvik, except, of course, on this godforsaken island fortress. Stop looking at the bike, okay. Okay, so my bike is chained here, and I can't even get it because I don't have the fucking key. Man. My bike. Cat. A black cat. Oh my god. On the ledge overlooking the garden, you spot a black cat. Calm as can be, it doesn't even care that you stomp up next to it. Behold, cat, a legendary trickster of Norvik. Oh, that cat. Greetings, who might you be? The cat lifts its head up. Its dark eyes squint at you for a second, sniffs in the air, then ignores you once again. Wisdom comes from knowing when to act and when to not. If you wish to hold a proper conversation with this magnificent creature, you'll need to first find speak with animals. Shit. Do you think he'll let me pet the cat? You reach towards the cat's head, meets your palm and nuzzles up against it. What a sense of divine validation. His grace is unmatched. If you were a cat, you'd never have trouble again. What do you know about the tea shop? The cat does not turn to look at you. What are you voting in the election? The cat stares at some seagulls flying high above. Cutthroat. Sharp, eyes on the prize. A free strider, no doubt. You cannot imagine a cat voting for Elysium. But he sure is cute. Enjoy your day, citizen. I need to speak with animals. What the hell is this? Braxo pencilwing. You raise your head towards the sky. Above you sits a tiny red creature. His wings flutter faintly in the wind. Also, chat, time check. How long have I been playing this one? Because we do have to move on to Rel at some point. The fiend throws a quick glance your way. He's annoyed. Staring at a piece of paper, he does not acknowledge your presence. What you reading? A sigh escapes the fiend's maw. He slowly puts down the paper. Doesn't he look like our dude? The paper is actually a torn out page from a magazine. I like the funny pictures. I believe the fiend is being sarcastic. I like the articles more. You can read? Congratulations. He's mocking you. Horrifically snide remark. I like this devil already. Wait, he says, leaning in to get a good look at you. Earthguard. A cleric? Hell's you doing here? You can go wherever you want. Fuck off. Divine mission, the usual. Very well. I won't get in your way. I, for one, am happy, very happy for your presence. This place has gone downhill since the city let the goblins or freestriders run amok. We need some damn order in this place. Oh, yeah. He's going to be like one of the patriots, right? One of the traditionalists. So if you need any legal advice, just let me know. He gives you a tiny, sharp smirk. You should be aware of the fact that this is literally a devil. Be careful. Devilish advice can bite you real quick. Can you give me free legal advice? Oh, yes. I'll gladly assist a member of the Earthguard any day. Actually free? Well, in that case, just ask. I have some questions about a PPG. A permission of public gathering. Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at. He throws a look over his shoulder. He's aware of the dwarves' plight. The Asgard dwarves got inspired. Okay, and we know about this one. Expired. Huh. Strange. Why is that strange? Just seems like such a strange mistake. Asgalists are known for many things, but making a mistake like that ain't one of them. I don't know. Just seems strange. Though if the dwarves got an expired document, they should leave. They have no legal right to be there. That's all about it. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't care. You're about the tea shop? Yeah, of course. Pretty hard to miss when flying past Tolstad. What's your take? It blew up. Not sure what else would you want to hear. Why do you think it blew up? Honestly, haven't seen a blast zone like that since the Coast War. And you didn't hear this from me, but the little fellow trusts you. He is your friend. The scorch marks look like those from a fireball. You know what'd be really fun, guys? If there's a mode to turn off whether you pass or fail these. So you listen to what they're saying and you don't know if they're telling the truth, which might be a thing that I just haven't found yet. But I think that would be like an insanely good difficulty toggle, and it would make it funny. Scorch marks look like those from a fireball, but not the kind you get from a trigger-happy pit fiend. I keep saying friend. We're talking high-level wizard stuff. Be careful, cleric. Powerful forces are at work here. Thinking about it for a few more seconds makes it clear to me that it's all a big cover-up. Wouldn't be the first time a city-trained spellcaster goes a little off the hinge. Slander. The city does not train people to explode. Other than that, not to be self-incriminating or anything, but could be a fiend or an elemental. I mean, Waterlane has shipments from Kargamesh every other month. Maybe a fire elemental slipped through? Who knows? A fiend, huh? Don't look at me like that. Worst thing I could do is turn into a bat. An abnormally handsome bat, of course. Ruffled feathers. But I'd suggest having a chat with the owner of the tea shop. Who knows what feathers were ruffled, eh? He gives you an ominous chuckle. Oh, what about Charm Person? Charm Person. Such a fascinating spell. Of course, all spellcasters are required to be registered in Norvik. It's the same in all not completely chaotic city-states. There are certain spells that are not allowed at all. Like Fireball is a popular example. Their lovely vacation. But Charm Person is, despite its devilish mind control, legal. If it is cast by a registered cleric or city-hired interrogating mage. Private entities are not allowed to learn or cast it, although I can promise you many still do. Yeah, people don't tend to like it when I cast Charm Person on them. That's understandable. Folk tend to enjoy agency. Free will, you know? It's pretty popular. But if you ask me, it's overrated. People don't know what's best for them at all. What a horrid worldview. I think he's right. I agree with him. I'm on Pencilwing's side. If you allow the state to rule your world, you'll surely be sent right to hell. Yeah, I mean, he's right. The state is not, going to be the one that's going to be good at it because everyone's going to have their own interests. But at the same time, this sentence alone is true. That people don't know what's best for them. Both are true. Citizen. Nature seeps through the cracks. What is this? A shard. Shard of yore. Ooh. What the hell? Okay, I know this is just the demo. I feel like I could be here for a million hours, though. Divine Shrine. Is that a body? Or is that person just sleeping? What other gods are there? 4 of them. Many you know few. Earth, Father of Norvik. You've devoted your life to following his steps. Asgal Ashmask. Ashmask. Asgal Ashmask was a dwarven god of exiles and egalitarianism. Dwarf of a low caste, born deep in the Lekamaraz tunnels. Lekamaraz. Okay, he attained divinity in 443. When he did that, he crushed the kingdoms and formed the Asgal Folkum Forge. On his death in 470, I think we're in BE, right? A great civil war broke out, resulting in the exiling of all of his followers to the surface. But his influence felt all around the undercoast and above. It was felt. And his exiled dwarf sped Asgalism to all corners of Europe. Okay. Tokig the Gambler. A trickster. The type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. It's often seen as a silly goblin myth. a trickster goblin who united the tribes of Ascani during the Divine Era. Most famous for cutting off his right hand to fulfill a prophecy. In truth, there are few goblins who still worship him after the conquest. Lady Fair. Lady Fair and Those Not is the founding myth of the Fordnip Commonwealth. A young halfling blessed with the strength to defeat an army, inspiring the survival of her clan. However, the halfling deity Vasca. But she only had that divine spark for a few days before being slain. Oh, shit. Let's see. She defends it for 3 days, 3 nights, and found the Fordnip Commonwealth, which is United States of Halfling lands in western Ascon. Okay. It said she led 5,000 halflings through the snowy hills filled with foul foes. Never once were they spotted. I'm afraid you're not too familiar with the Fordnip's goddess, nor how to pray to her. Okay. Pray. Focus your mind, take a deep breath, begin your prayer, and tranquility. Oh, I can contemplate everything, especially milk. Contemplate milk. No. Come on, contemplate milk. Fine. Comes from a cow. You like it. Many do not. Now contemplate something else. Contemplate your fall into the river. It was not an accident. You're not so clumsy. But the question here is not why you fell. The question is, why do you live? I return here? Always. Always, says Snape. Talking to yourself, huh? You must be a lonely guy. Okay, okay. I like the little contemplate moment. We can't see what's up with that person. They're just there. Okay. I like this. We're gonna return to this. Can I save? I can. I like how it shows the two that I'm, like, best with. Geeg. Okay. We shall return to Esoteric, but I don't know how big the demo is, and I have to check if the progress transfers over to the main game. I want to say it does. If it does, I'll probably put this on YouTube as its own little chunk segment. That way if we continue, it's like its own VOD. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. But now we have one game left for today. Thanks, Raw Fury. I mean, they didn't give me this. They didn't give me a key or anything, but thanks for publishing it. It's neat. Like that. Okay, I'm going to take this off the screen. I'm actually going to put us in the category for this one. Esoteric Ebb. Ooh, no one's streaming it. Perfect. I am. The category is mine. Mine. Yes. This game is
super fun. Watch
really
Boss Ming helps Smiley.
Yeah, I like that game. This game is really good. Really good. It's just Disco Elysium inspired medieval shit. I like how you walk around and you navigate in a way that feels like you're playing D&D, like a CRPG properly. Hi, Nucky, welcome back. Oh, I could tell when you just ate your dry food because you come here and you immediately try to get on my lap instead of standing in front of me. Come here. Hold on, he's getting on. He's getting on. Assume the position. He always sits down. I slide to the right side of the chair. He sits on the left side. He sits next to me and then like leans over and he does the cool guy hanging his elbow out of the driver's side window kind of thing. He does that where he puts an elbow on me. Most interesting cat in the world. Okay, we're in Tolstad. All right, so if you missed any of this, by the way, on YouTube for the VOD, I'm going to slap the first bit of the demo and this together. I don't know how much we have left of this. So VOD watchers are like, how did we teleport to a different model? That's what happened. So there a few things. I didn't look through the questing tree before, because I was trying to just do this like natural. But this is how they do it. This is how they do it. We have our questing tree, so they have leads, all these different things that we're trying to follow, it looks like. There's me. There's me. Ragnar. We know a tea shop blew up, and we checked. We can't enter, so we need to talk to Coin Lord Darrow for authorization to enter it. There's a birdman who owns the tea shop, and he's unaccounted for, so we need to find him. And the goblin chieftain was the one who requested that we come here at all, so we need to talk to her to figure out what's going on. And then we also find that there's political stuff going on in the city, so... Democratization. The city's changing, as are you. You've always been volatile in your political views, but now it's time to choose for real. You've unlocked the ability to ask people what they are voting for. A deep urge inside of you is calling. You need to ask. You must ask. Over and over again, at least 20 times. Okay, 10. Okay, I've currently asked people unsuccessfully. Yeah, and in 5 days, there is an election week. I have told 2 people that I'm apolitical so far, but it might be best to pick something, or maybe I just stick with that for now. Yeah, I am milk curious. There's a milk delivery gig, allegedly. Circle Square conflict. That's right just north of me. There were dwarves trying to hold a rally. There's an orc that is trying to stop them. They hate each other. The dwarves, last time I checked their papers and found that everything is correct except the date. And I consulted this little demon over here who studies law, and he was like, that's weird. They don't usually do it like that. So I wonder if someone did that to them on purpose. And that's what I got there. Wait, there was one more. Well, a couple more. Side quest here, you river takey. So I found the spot, I fell into the river near the bike rack. I, like, got a little bit of memory there, and I was like, oh, I can't remember this, but don't know what to do with that. My spell book is ruined. Yeah, that's it for now. Okay. So apolitical. And then for my stuff, I haven't taken this off. I kind of don't want to, but I also kind of do. I want to see what happens. Maybe I just die. Journal. Oh, the map looks so good. Ooh. Okay, and this is why I was clicking on everything, because I think this gives me all of the definitions. Look at that. That's a lot. And the color is who I found it out from, so my sense of intellect and the DC that it took to be able to figure out what this thing was. This was like my sense of charisma, which gave me geography knowledge. So it's interesting. Your stats can help you with a lot of this stuff. My spellbook, I don't have anything. Charm person. Is that a scroll? I should prepare my spells. I should prepare spells. Hello? Prepare. Yes. Okay. There we go. Here's about what our face looks like. I feel like if we tried to pull it off, we probably couldn't. The helmet. Behold, Snell. I can't read still. You find a goblin standing at the tip of Tolstad. His clothes are fit for a Regian trader, and his haircut is fit for an Ascani nobleman, a superficial fellow. Behind him, a vast view of the mouth of River Torna. The goblin cares much about looks. You catch him immediately glancing at your outfit. Let me guess. You're the cleric. Taking you for granted. This goblin needs to learn humility. Oh, it's a failure on that. Yes, I am the cleric. That's me. He nods, looking tired and annoyed. I'm Snell, runner and handler of the HWBT. Old lady's been waiting for you. This old lady must be his chieftain, the matriarch of his tribe. Greet the goblin kindly. This is the beginning of a cultural cooperation and exchange. What's the HWBT? Oh, that's right. A halfway bridge tribe. He seems surprised to have to explain that to you. You catch him under his breath whispering to himself something along the lines of, this fucking guy. Old lady. The lady of below, the dragon of Tolstad. Raises an eyebrow. Lady Sageleaf. She's been waiting for you, cleric. Do I squat and say hello, goblin, or nice to meet you, Snell, with a traditional goblin salute, or just simply say I'm from the local government? I'm gonna squat down. Hello, goblin. Nope. Nope. Snell gestures for you to get up. Stop. So I just, what, look down on you? Yes, cleric, you look down on me. Keep squatting. The goblin stares at you. You were saying? The goblin looks around, clearly struggling to find the right words. Sleep deprived? Okay, right. And down to the garden throne, but, he waves his claw toward you. What's all this? You look like a human shit. You've been floating around in the banks of the river. Your uniform shows it. Yeah, we woke up having drowned. He's making a playful jab. Don't worry about it. But Gaul, you should teach him a lesson. My strength is so bad every time. Ooh, whatever do you mean? I fell into the river. I died and was reborn, or none of your concern, goblin. I fell into the river. Just keep it normal. He gives a shocked laugh. Wait, really? It's fine. Somebody fished me up. Huh. Lucky you, I suppose. Just dust yourself off. The dragon's waiting. The dragon. And trust me, you don't want to disappoint her. Even further. Oh, okay. So my wisdom sense is telling me that I've already disappointed her. Or I will. Tell me more about this lady. Sure. For starters, she's the most powerful woman in Norvik. And considering there was an explosion yesterday right in the middle of her territory, I think it's about time you do your damn job, cleric. Is she spooky? Yeah, real scary. Insult her and she'll bite your head off. Then she'll scorch your corpse to dust. He laughs and crosses his arms. But seriously, she will fuck you up if you annoy her. Not a jest, okay. I'm not afraid of her. Famous last words. Okay, lead me to her. Good. But just to make it perfectly clear, some ground rules. Don't say anything stupid. Don't climb the trees. Stay away from the edges, and, he grins, showing off his polished fangs. Enjoy the garden, cleric. The goblin scurries down the stairs. He seems to be in a hurry. He is nervous. That makes you nervous. This dragon sounds dangerous. Keep track of her fangs. You look out over the river. The cold Ascani wind seeps through the cracks of your helmet. Okay. I'll stop kneeling now. I was just trying to be nice, man. What's that? The sacred river fights against red rocks. Dank smell from below. I enter. Sounds like a place I want to go. Oh, this is the Goblin Garden. Do they want to live in a dank area? An ask of ingredients. You could surely take some. Tend to the garden. Be back after lunch. I'm taking. I don't need those. Man, it's just an apple and some herbs. Whatever. Oh, this place is huge. Those before left many holes in the background. Potted mushroom. I'm trying to not be too much of a thief on this one, but I'm tempted. Tunnel to the river. Your stomach twists. Beware her illusion. Huh? The dragon herself. Oh, the voices are telling me this. My constitution told me that. The earlier one. He's waiting. Huh? You approach him below a sprawling tree. The well-dressed goblin stands proud beside his master. Go ahead, cleric. With a proud smirk, he motions toward the wooden throne. Much of his personhood hinges upon that throne and its owner. You should stand before the throne. Address her court. Okay, then. Lady Sage Leaf. Oh, I can't see shit. Okay. Hey. You approach the throne. The sprites flutter, their glow illuminating the trunk of this great tree. Its roots reaching far below, its branches holding up the dirt ceiling above. Look at her face. On the throne sits a tiny goblin. Her smirk as bright as it is threatening. Her eyes follow you with an intensity. Reminds you of a certain pale man. Oh, the freaky guy from the other room. So this is the dragon. Yes, I could see it. Her glare is horrific. Cleric of Norvik, of Earth and River. Her shrill voice echoes throughout the chamber. She's talking to you. You're the cleric. I was assured by your masters. The top brass of the palace itself. Wait, at the beginning of the game they tell us we're the weakest cleric. Did they send us here because they fucking hate the goblins or something? Uh-oh. Her words are tainted in disdain. Oh, Constitution 20, DC 20. Her voice causes you to shiver. I can click this. They told me a cleric of the highest standing would arrive within the hour. Oh, it's because Toll is in it. Toll is Earth's brother and a mythical explorer of Asken. Founded several towns along River Torna, famously never returned from his expedition from the Infinite Wastes. The word told has nothing to do with this historical figure. Let me just clear this. Okay. Yes, she says, they told me cleric of the highest caliber. So tell me, human. Dominion. She has control here. Shit. Why am I sitting here, waiting? It's not that late. Only been like a day. An immense presence. You have no power here. Every word you say here could have a profound impact on the rest of this quest of yours. Ooh, I had an accident. It's only been a day. My apologies. My masters are idiots, but I'm here now. Don't worry. Ooh. I like that. My masters are idiots, but I'm here now. Don't worry. Her frown quickly turns into a grin. Since we're on the same page, then. Her expression. She's appeased. For now. Hers is a frightful presence. Can't take this much longer. You need to get out of here. Ooh, con saving throw. Do not become frightened. DC 8. No, no. Shit. Get out of here. Turn and run. Fuck. Adrenaline keeps your legs from buckling under the intense stress as you turn and run. Let out a high-pitched scream. Ah! It echoes down into the depths, between trees and fungi-covered cavern walls. Whatever reaction the goblins have to your retreat, you are not around to see or hear it. Where am I? You ran for quite a while. When your mind calms itself, you're sitting inside of an empty barrel. How'd I get here? Fear. Goes a long way sometimes. Wait, I hid in a barrel? More or less. The dragon chased you. Maybe. Leave the barrel. As you do, you realize the barrel is but one of many, located in a tunnel you've never seen before.
Huh?
I see him. Cleric! Uh-oh. Cleric. Cleric, you've now wasted another precious hour. Please do not run away again. She's containing her rage. Running away is always an option. The fact that you're still alive means it's also a smart option. You see Snell panting next to the throne. He's been running around for nearly an hour looking for you. Ooh, I could say, not my fault you're scary. I apologize, Lady Sageleaf. Or give Snell a thumbs up and say, well done on finding me. I'm gonna do this one. Give Snell a thumbs up. Well done on finding me. He opens his mouth to give a resigned, thank you. The lady, however, gives him an angry gaze. Could have gone faster. He lowers his head in silence. You can see his legs trembling. You're not the only one afraid. Or no, you could see it in his expression. That's not fear. That is something else. Let us continue. The dragon leans on her armchair, letting out an exhausted groan. It is vexing to watch my streets descend so far. Are you even aware, cleric? A local business caught up in an inferno. In the middle of the day, right on Pillar Road. My road. The way she says that causes you to tremble. And yet Magistrate Darrow, she spits out the name like it's a curse word. Magistrate Darrow. He alone believes the Halfway Bridge tribe does not have jurisdiction over this particular location. She appears to have been stewing over this annoyance for some time. The magistrate speaks for the city. She claps her hands together. See, this is what I've been dealing with. Blind faith in a failing system. She lets out a frustrated groan. Feels like the roar of a lion. Why does Darrow say that? Because he is a fool born out of nepotism and alcohol. Sounds awesome. Where is your usual jurisdiction? She leans back and picks something from between her fangs. I have an official recognition of law on Lower Tolstad. The definition of that has always been vague. Some see it as anything below ground, some as below water level. Okay, where exactly is the tea shop located? She glares at you. It is, or was, rented out of a corner of the central fort, just above the holes next to the pillar. The holes, common slang for the central spire of apartments in Tolstad. Lower ones are less fancy. Okay. She snaps her fingers towards the goblin to her right. That means it's a part of the core foundation of this island fortress. Therefore, that property is legally an underground rental unit, he says, bowing his head. Lady. My people have been handling that damn crow's contract for years. But no, suddenly when the entire unit goes up in flames, that's when my people no longer have the right to enter the premises. To deal with it, to clean up even. No, suddenly it is the city's business, and we should keep our noses out of it. Corruption, plain and simple. Damn. Sounds shady. Her sharp glare stabs you. Normal business in Norvik. And don't get me started on the actual effect this has on my people. Snell, she says, and beckons towards the comely goblin. Experience. He approaches the roots and takes a bow. Lady Sageleaf. Then he turns to you. The magistrate says it was an accident involving a fireplace failure. They've yet to send anyone in to actually investigate the scene. Ooh. How can you know that? What? Shit. Something broke. Stop talking so fast. You're tripping over your words. I said... I'll be nice. Sorry, I misspoke. I meant to say, how can you know that? He glances toward his lady. We've kept an eye on it. The explosion occurred on the 21st of March, just past noon. 3 minor injuries were reported in the area. Luckily, foot traffic was low at the time of the incident, so despite the massive kaboom, no dead folks. Who were the injured? Star witness. We only managed to get one name in the chaos. A certain Frank, son of Frank, was said to have walked away with lesser burns. That's the sort of prefix used by Earthfolk. A human, most likely. That ain't a real name. He was apparently dressed in a fancy yellow outfit, whatever that means. Beyond that, we have some conflicting accounts. One person said, quote, "He looked like one of them Dungeoneers, you hear? A real adventuring man," end quote. Another said he was looking to get out of trouble, heading right down the stairs to Water Lane. Either he went down into the dungeon or over to Water Lane. Got it. And remember, if he's wearing yellow, he's got style. Okay, Frank, son of Frank? Yeah. Goblin knows it's fake, but it's their only lead. Cool name. I'll say that's a fake name. Uh-huh. A Dungeoneer? If you believe it. That comment was from one of the militia members. Could be smart to check the city below just in case, despite the dangers. Not to Water Lane? Yeah, seems like he was heading in that direction. Though down could mean a number of things, Water Lane included. Fancy yellow outfit. I'm assuming some type of region fashion. Region or region? Region. I don't know. Was he inside at the time? I doubt it, considering the state of the building. Why was he there? We don't know. He's annoyed to have to answer that question. Where is he now? We don't know. Do you know anything? The goblin does not respond. Although one of the militia members mentioned him just calmly walking away down the stairs. Maybe down to the crossing or somewhere else. We don't know. Anything else you do know? Snell gives a nervous look to his master before answering you. We have theories, but we need proof. The lady raises her claw. The unveiling has begun, cleric. Secrets in the ashes. Corruption. Madness. She claws at her wooden throne. Politics. Dun dun dun! Bureaucracy wears her down. This is clearly the work of a rogue spellcaster. Someone who cannot go unpunished. A spell would indeed be the only logical answer for such destruction. I will bring justice to Norvik. I certainly hope so. The lady clears her throat. I formally declare a joint venture. The Halfway Bridge tribe and the Earthguard City clerics shall investigate the tea shop on Pillar Road and bring justice to those who seek to harm the peace. No creature, foul or fair, shall escape my rage. Ooh. The words seep out from her maw, burning the air. Every goblin in the chamber looks upon her in awe. She is theirs to serve. This is about revenge, not solemnly, or this is my investigation. Well, we're in the same interest, so not solemnly. She grins. The goblin enjoys the power she wields over you. Snell, she says, waving towards him. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, he says, bowing his head. You're the handler of this case. You've worked on it since the explosion. You know more than anyone. Mosinia, thank you for the subscription. You catch the goblin trying to stop a grin from spreading across his face. Ooh la la, complimented by his queen. I want you to represent the tribe in this venture. His face lights up. A goblin and a cleric. Together you will have access to both Upper and Lower Tolstad. You gonna have the pretty boy around? Damn, I thought this was gonna be fun. His expression is that of shock. He did not expect this. Yay! Do not disappoint me, Snell. I've always wanted a goblin of my own. He ignores you. The goblin takes a deep bow. Yes, Lady Sageleaf, your will be done. I'll go neutral. The mystery of the tea shop shall be uncovered. The sooner, the better. First priority is the tea shop. We need to gain access. Your new goblin companion gives you a quick wave. Let's go, cleric. Snell has joined as a companion. You can speak with him if you need help finding your way across Tolstad. For as much as she told you, there's a danger you're missing here. The lady is keeping information from you. I visited the tea shop entrance, but it was shut. Yeah, by esoteric decree. So you gotta ask your coin lord for the passphrase. Unfortunately. Do you think that's a typo, guys? Or do you think that that's him being funny? Anytime I see a typo, I want to let the devs know. Like, I can send it through Raw Fury and be like, oh, typo. But what if... that might just be him saying that. Okay, we know what we need to know on that. Let's go. Neat. Oh my god. We got Snell with us, dude. Snelly boy. Down here, tunnel to the lower layer. I don't want to go in. Viskin's Lich House must be located within these walls, just a bit further out. Oh, the place that we were in was part of this. I see. Oh, yes, this was the other way in. Oh, this must have been mine. Imported goods. The receiver's marked as HWBT. More apples. Almost empty box. Ooh, money. I don't care if the goblin sees me. Oh, I guess he had the guy removed from here. Well, that corpse is still there. And those lead down. Kind of want to check on this dude. Let me see if he's got anything new to say. Ooh. Yes, he says with a smile, putting away some of the documents before him. Turn around, whisper to Snell. What can you tell me about this guy? The goblin sneakily leans in and whispers back. You want a rundown right in front of him? Glance back at the pale man. I don't think he can hear us. It's not the point, cleric. Call out to Viskin. Can you hear us? No, cleric. Nor am I listening. Go ahead. See? The goblin sighs. Give me the rundown, Snell. Viskin is the local mortician. Unaffiliated. Works on contracts with the city. The HWBT has a deal with him. Partly because he's a neighbor, and partly because he's not, human. The goblin clears his throat and throws a glance back to the mortician. He's not the type you want to make enemies with, but hey, he seems to like you. It's a good job on that. Ooh, but my suggestion, keep your distance, just to be safe. Oh, I bet he's a vampire. I bet he's a vampire. Is he 25 now? Tell me, what do you know about the tea shop? What's there to say? Right, doesn't he have the vampire hairline? He's got the vampire hairline. He has to be. I know about as much as your average Norvikian. He does a humble shrug. A lie. He knows much more. How much does your average Norvikian know? Very little, I'm afraid. His eyes, they do not waver. He's looking at you, waiting for another question, despite you obviously wanting more information. The pale man is toying with you. And now you can tell me what you know about it. Of course. I heard the explosion. I went out to investigate, only to find the tea shop caught up in a raging inferno. The Tolstad militia were already heading into action, so I went back inside, as to not be in the way. And that is that. Did you hear anything peculiar? A loud bang. Some shouting afterwards. How loud? Let's do... What sort of shouting? From the militia. They were rushing to the scene. The fire prevention declaration has truly done wonders for this city. How loud? It shook the Lich House. And mind you, this is not some ordinary basement. This is a remnant tower going down hundreds of feet deep into the earth. I'd be surprised if anyone in Tolstad missed it. Nothing else? As the entire district almost turned into Inferno, yes, there was quite a lot of commotion. Nothing that stands out, however. Like, actually nothing else? Not that I recall. Are you sure? The pale man stares at you for a while. How thick are you? He does not want to tell you anything else. But while he has not been lying, there is something missing. Interesting. But you shouldn't pry more. Pretty sure. That's enough about the sound. What were you doing when it occurred? Working. He mentions toward the stack of papers. The explosion occurred at noon. But the date happened was an official city holiday. Why would he be working on Toll's leaving? It's a Norvikian holiday to honor Earth's brother Toll as he left to explore the wastes. Usually celebrate with honey cakes and pearl wine. You were working on a city holiday? Yes. You see his eyes fixating on you a bit too hard. He's searching for an answer, just for a split second. Not a lie, something else. I was behind. You know how it is. I am never behind. Didn't mean to imply that either. Okay, I'm done asking questions about the incident. I have some personal questions. Stop. You've already wasted enough time. Just leave. The pale man shifts in his seat. He makes it clear he does not want to answer these personal questions. Very well. I could say, what the hell should I ask about, or come up with a ton of random questions? Oh, come up with a ton of random questions. He's willing to accept your questions, whatever they may be. Retrieve the knowledge. Okay. Ooh, what are you voting in the upcoming election? Interesting question. A bit invasive, but I'll oblige. He's happy to indulge you for some reason. I'll be voting for the party of Norvik. Numanism, while crude and outdated in certain respects, has proven both its stability and economic assurance for business owners such as myself. Ooh, okay. Theocratic, very patriotic, nationalistic type thing. The people's next self-proclaimed protectors of Earth's legacy. The party of Norvik wants to uphold the divine right of a dead divine dictator. Okay. They have my vote. The goblin scoffs. Not unusual for well-off human men to vote for the Earthfolk party. Although this fellow doesn't strike me as the religious kind. A vote is cast for self-interest. It takes a special man to vote for any other reason. Ooh, we need a shepherd, not a coalition of sheep. Answers are, Earth Spirit will live on through his people, or, which is like agreeing with him. It must be nice to have such economic assurance, so kind of pointing out that he's just voting in his interest. If they win, how long do you think it will be before another assembly is called? Where I'm just doubting that it'll stay. We need a shepherd, not a coalition of sheep, meaning I'm telling him I don't think that's it. I'll do the third. And if they win, how long do you think it will be before another assembly is called? Another 10 years, maybe more. Until that stability is threatened, realistically speaking. Like Dex, who always liked the Free Strider, says, the Free Strider revolution cannot be stopped. Democracy in every corner along the coast. Okay. We know what this is. Intelligence calls democracy a truly messy and ineffective process. Arcane error 4th out of the 5. Then the Coast War happened. I'm just getting these to my journals filled out. Okay, we're in the post-war era now. Okay. Ooh, I like this. A man is stupid. People are smart. You have a wonderful opinion of people, cleric. Everyone should be allowed to have their opinion heard. And mine? Yes, yours too. That I can stand behind. Okay, I don't want to ask him any of this. I've run out of personal questions, actually. Good to hear. I'm not rolling at 25, so we leave. But we did, by bringing Snell here, we did knock him down a little. It was like 28 before, I think. Interestingly enough. This the same demo? Yeah. It's a long-ass demo. And with all the dialogue options, if I sat here and did every little one, I think, there would be a lot. A lot. Okay, we haven't gone down yet. From here, at least. We came in from that other doorway when we came in this way. The city below. The city below the city. Glowing mushrooms must be tasty. Yes. Swamp extract. Swamp extract. Oh, fuck. Taking a step forward, you touch a thin cord. Oh, something soft latches itself around your ankle. A contraption is now in motion. There's no time. It's a trap. It's a trap. Oh, DC 16. Okay, avoid the trap. Net 1. It tightens around your boot. The violent tug, you're forced to the ground, hitting the back of your head on the steps. Before you can even react, your entire body's been dragged over the edge. Cleric! I'll go, no, no, no. You're falling, but not far. With a painful snap, your descent is stopped, and now you're simply left hanging. Oh. Seems like I'm in a bit of a pickle. The goblin leans out over the edge with a frown. The mechanism is below. I can't reach it. I could try to grab you once to make it up here. Once you make it up here. But you gotta do most of the work yourself. That sounds lovely, thanks. Don't talk, just focus on climbing. Look up at the rope. Snare tight around your boot should keep you hanging for a long time. You see how it's connected to a series of pittons wedged below and in the side of the stone walkway. Next to you is a hanging rock. It acts as a counterweight. You had no chance of noticing it before it went off either. The trigger must have been some kind of a hair-fine cord or something. Gave you less than a second to react. Oh, God. Pull yourself up. A deep breath. You heave yourself forward, grabbing the rope attached to your ankle. Your muscles strain. Oh, pain. Your weight is too much. What if I die? Ooh, our throws have been good. Groan in pain. You must try again. Your quest cannot end here. One more time, cleric. I'm not telling the old lady you died on my watch. Okay. It's getting higher. Oh! We were so close. We'll give it a -2. Okay, same thing. That's saving throws. Oh. Oh. I groan again. One more time. Okay. 18. Call for help. So what's the plan here? You're just gonna look for a somebody help or a guttural fear-induced howl? Howl for your life. Your voice echoes up and down the stone spiral. After a few seconds, it fades. If you don't shut up, I'll cut the damn rope. Now climb. Okay, pull yourself up. I can't get up. I can't get up. Oof, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. Can't he just go up and get help for me? Just once. Woo! Exhaustion increased. It's fucked up. They say 19! Oh, it's over. It's impossible. How long can I hang like this? Not long. Your skull is pooling. Oh, within minutes you'll lose control of your mind. I think we just die here. Wait, DC 14? That one was 14. Ooh, okay, maybe the desperation is gonna help us. We have to not die, though. Okay. DC 15, okay. Why are my rolls so bad? They're so bad. Oh, all my death saves have been, like, really good, though. Can this roll just go well, please? What's this saying? Sorry, it's, like, low for me. Oh, there's no time. Push. Okay. The -2. The -2. Oh, my God. Oh, nat 20. Avoided exhaustion. Okay, okay. Snell, you are so useless. Please roll 18. We're gonna die. We're gonna die here, dude. It's over. It's so over. Roll 20. Oh my god, why are they so bad? Why are they so bad? Just let me die. Ooh! Nat 20. Okay. Okay. Strength is my character's weakest stat, it is true. Dude, Snell, go get somebody. Just fucking get somebody, dude. He's just standing there like, you got it, buddy. You can do this shit. Ooh, death. Let's see what happens. We haven't experienced the death. Oh no, we just go to the menu. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I continue, and this time I won't get caught in the trap. Okay. Maybe I'll come back when my shit's better. When my strength is better. If it is. I don't know if we actually get to add more. We might actually just pick a build and that's it. I don't know. What is this? It says Biscuit's Lich House, but then the and dentistry is scratched out. I didn't notice that before. A little odd. Something in there. Like what? Incense. Ooh. Do I care? Whoops. Do I care about this lady? This orc lady? She was the one that wanted to see their papers. I'd like to know more about you. Nah. Not interested. I'm not interested in you, lady. Is there anything out here? Oh, we can climb on the edge. Don't slip. Oh, I'm gonna slip all right. Oh. Oh. Someone's keeping money in there. Ooh. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Kiosk. Kiosk kid. Hi. Huh? Hello there, sir. The kid behind the counter taps a pile of newspapers. You a postie? The fuck did you just call me? What? Do you read the... I'm asking... You scared the poor boy. Ah, the Post. Yes, that is a good magazine. The kid looks distraught. Never mind. Welcome to the Pillar Kiosk. How can I help you today, sir? He looks around. Do you want to buy something? I have questions. I want to buy something and questions. I only want to buy things. I also want to buy something and I have questions. Questions? About what? Mostly about the tea shop. Okay. He looks down the road. Not too much traffic lately, so sure. If my boss shows up, you gotta buy something, though. Modern man, a guide. Ooh, how to tame a dame. Do you know Frank, son of Frank? No, not really. His eyes shot open for a split second. He's lying. Just look at his eyes move around like that. Kid likes money. Give him some and he'll sing. Slide him a crown or try to convince him? I'm gonna try to convince him. Oh. Nice. Power of manipulation flows through you. It's an esoteric effect, really. Because you know exactly what to tell this young lad. If there's anything else you remember, the city needs to know, kid. Glare at him. Okay. Maybe. Oh, there was one more thing. He enjoys the attention. I saw some dude with a big yellow backpack. That was earlier in the morning, but he stood out like a sore thumb. Plus, he bought a free Strider magazine. Oh, what did he look like? I don't know. Curly black hair, short beard. Take your time. Kid thinks about it. The fellow wasn't Earthfolk. Fancy clothes, covered in dirt. My guess would be a Reedian merchant. Ooh. Felt like he was trying to hold a low profile. Why would you guess that? He was tan. In March. Even the hardiest farm guilders wouldn't look that dark until the river run. The river run. Viking holiday, celebrating the start of the summer. A bike race. Okay. Felt like he was trying to hold a low profile. Did you get his name? I asked since he was so out of place. But he gave me a fake name and a thumbs up. Ridiculous. Ask him, what was the fake name? Frank, son of Frank. Guy was, fucking with me. Street kiosk kid, swearing like a sailor. Did you see where he went? Yeah, down. Said he had an important meeting below, whatever that means. Starter magazine? Yeah, one of those open up the port zines. Bunch of bullcrap. Kid thinks about it. The fellow wasn't Earthfolk. Okay, we said this before. Did he try to sell you anything? No. He was very polite, but didn't stay long. Okay. And we've done this. Thank you for the information, citizen. No problem. I'll leave 35 crowns, citizen. Hold on. Yes? Can I ask you a favor? Just nod. I've heard there's trouble down on Water Lane tonight. Please go make sure that nothing happens. Okay? Young and dumb ad. I'll do it if I can. Please. Give him a quick nod and leave. Okay. Trouble down on Water Lane, you say? Ooh. Glorious seagull. Talks to it. You see a bird sitting on the halfway bridge ruins. It is large, its beady eyes staring out into nothing. It checked you out, just as you approached. The bird's got you under control. This thing dangerous now? Nah, giant seagulls don't attack people. Native scanny bird. Okay. They do steal stuff sometimes, but don't leave food out in the open air and you'll be fine. The bird does not appear to react to you. The giant seagull. You have a number of traumatic run-ins with them during your youth. These are not normally a danger to anyone. Pet the birdie. As you reach forth, the gull doesn't seem to react until it snaps at your fingers and you quickly pull away. Could have been bad. Don't. I want to keep petting the bird. Do not anger the beast. It's calm. just sitting there. Has done nothing to you and clearly wants to be left alone. You think this guy knows something, Snow? I know, Cleric, it's a gull. I think he knows something. Oily instructions? A page of hard-to-read text entitled A Gnome's Starter Guide to Esoteric Memorization. Okay. Alright. Not slotting that shit in. This is Earth? Is this our temple? Great perch, like... Perch as in the fish? All who pass are mine to keep. Dang. Oh. I almost stole from you. The duck. Who? Ooh, look at that axe. A dark iron can of a man sits alone on the temple steps. His face obscured, an axe strapped to his back. Citizen. The duck. His helmet head is slumped downward slightly. Evil ducks and tolls pass. Okay, we hate birds. He's not really here. Huh. Hello? No response. I'll wait. A metallic scraping noise fills your ears. The knight is moving, ever so slightly. His head turns. Oh, fuck. Within the slits of his helmet, you see the faint shimmer of a bony face. Your name, soldier. His voice echoes out into the open chamber. Arcane cleric, at your service, my lord. The knight's head slumps once again. How do I open that gate down the stairs? I have the key. Oh. Can I have it? No. You are too weak for that. Who's he to judge you? The city below is dangerous. You should make sure to prepare properly before heading down there. That's where we, died last time. Perhaps bring more spells. Perhaps make sure to recuperate enough for you to once again be able to cast higher tier spells. It is embarrassing you've not already returned to your former state of esoteric mastery. City below. It is darkness incarnate. Do not tread without care. You never do. A warning from someone with the ages upon him. Whom do you serve? I serve, he says, trailing off. Radiant. Yes? Once again, he turns to look at you. The darkness within his helmet seeming to reach out towards you. As if grabbing hold of the very air, you feel everything growing cold. His dark soul is reaching out. This creature before you is neither human nor alive. I serve nothing. A lie and a truth at once. Ew. What do you know about the tea shop? Not much. He'll talk? Why? Not like you can threaten him exactly. Do you have any piece of info that would help me? He goes silent for a while. A man passed through the halls below. Civilians do not pass there. Ooh, past the crypt entrance. Through the goblin's domain into the southern caverns. A man. Dark hair, silk clothes, headwear. That's who the kid described. Dressed in yellow. I'll get to the city below. He pauses as if thinking about your question. The goblins. Use their passage below Viskin's lair. Right, the staircase by the apples where you woke up. There are many ways down, but the passage in the chamber where you woke up, that would be a good place. That is the safest path. Okay, this is great, thank you. He's quiet. Has he been ordered to answer your questions? This feels forced. charisma failure. He likes you. Did you see anything suspicious before the explosion? No. You sure? The knight nods slowly. Where were you? Below. I need more than that, my good knight. The walls shook in the crypts. I was on patrol. I was not in position to perceive any misdoings. There are thousands of tombs and crypts scattered below this ancient metropolis. The city below is endless, and most of it stands unexplored to this day. Wait, what were you patrolling for? He's silent and still for a moment. I have my purpose. As do you, soldier. Do not pry too deep. Noted. Okay, now some other questions. What's up with this mess? Points at the ballot boxes up here. Without lifting his head, the knight answers in a cold tone. Election. What are you voting for, my good knight? No reply. 5 major answers, or 6. I'll be voting nationalist. I'm voting for the Free Striders. I'm going to vote for Asgalism. Everyone should vote for me, ideally. I'm actually apolitical. Isn't that interesting? Or I hate elections. I'll just say I hate elections. The knight doesn't even move. Ah, so this is where it's being held. No reply. Here, let me try, I'll say... I'm actually apolitical. Isn't that interesting? The knight doesn't even move. Other questions? Oh, citizen. Oh. What the hell is that? Okay, he has the key. Not too concerned. Okay, this one's well kept. I still have the same... Yeah. Someone wrote Goblin was here. Stare at the wondrous wood carving. However, you also notice a message carved into the base of the art piece. This was not of the artist's intention. It says Goblin was here. Seems like Goblin's at work again. Goblin was here? Vandalization. This happened because you are a weak man with a small member. Wait, I bet if you have huge strength, it'll be like, you couldn't prevent this. It has nothing to do with your giant member. And the entire world will continue to degrade over the centuries because of it. And it's okay. It's just the way things are. Famous artist, that guy. Never seen him, but you've definitely seen his work. Bit rude to just carve his name into the statue like that. But he's known to be a bit of a dick swinger. I don't have a small member. It's always small compared to those larger. Whoa. Competition never ends. Glance at Snell, mutter. I'm average. The goblin gives you a quick glance back. Hmm? It's perfectly average. He squints. You've been standing there silently for a while now. You're aware I have no context of what you're talking about, right? That's good, actually. Okay, good. Carry on. Turns back to the statue. Anyway, where were we? Where were we? The competition. Right. Dick measuring competition. Yes. Yes. You should view this as more of a metaphor. That's probably healthier. Why am I thinking about this? You're a man. You can't just not think about it. The phallic nature of the statue must invoke it. This train of thought is dumb. Suits you, but dumb. Anyway, you were focusing on this goblin fellow. If I meet this goblin fellow, I will personally destroy him. You won't. You wouldn't. As much as I'd love to see you try, no one can even get to him. The guy's as elusive as an ethereal spider. Goblin is an artist. He's technically wanted in most districts. But no one even knows if he's real. Might be a dozen little guys running around with paint and carving tools. Who knows? I should try to remove that message. Is this really your duty? Easy job. You have to take that carving knife for the candles, and... I'm gonna attempt it. Look at that. You start working. Picking up the tiny carving knife, the same that was used to scratch the wood. Clean this up real quick. Spent 10 minutes working on it. With dexterous fingers, you precisely carve a layer off the statue. Within a few minutes, the message is entirely gone. Fine craftsmanship is what it is. You could have been a wood carver in another life. If it was in any way a lucrative career, that is. What do you think about this statue of my god, Snell? Real human culture here. Yeah, good job. Expected you to crack the thing in half. But you didn't. It's better now. You've done almost nothing. But it is something. Hells yeah, you sure did great. Only problem? You did it for free. Like some welfare janitor. Next time, give a quote. I take my leave. Okay, nothing else in here for me. Okay, so this guy had some info and said go through the goblins area, which I could go back through that weird pale man's shit. You could look at. Broken statue of a cat. Cute. Hello? Lady Shamar, mountain lamb. Hey. The hooded woman's cape flutters as an icy wind rushes through the Tolstad rise. What are you looking at? You, stranger. I'm looking at you. Her voice is emotionless and spoken from deep in her chest. I am Shamar. I hail from the slopes of the mountain. She bows her head slowly. A golden horde servant. Golden horde. Yes. I do not have time to talk much. I am in service of the ambassador. As you can imagine, I am not here to socialize. Right, goodbye. Let's see more people. Youth Asgal Modissa. Oh, she's wearing green. You see a girl with glasses stuffing a mail slit with a magazine. Yeah, it's not a courier, he whispers to you. Hello, citizen. What are you doing? The girl gives up on trying to jam the slightly too large paper into the mailbox opening. Huh? She looks up at you, adjusting her glasses. I could do a shit job and probably fail this. What's going on here? I don't have time for this. Modissa! You hear a voice call out from down the alley. Let's go! She glances at the stack of papers and mutters to herself. Shit. Gotta get done before evening, otherwise Waterlane is screwed. You hear the girl in green groan as she grabs her stack of papers. Then she rushes down the alleyway. Not sure what that was about. But did you see the armband? That's Gallist. That's like the workers' party. Okay. Strength says she's just some girl. I'm done here. Okay, she was trying to stuff stuff in there. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a sign. Okay, we don't want to go to Central Tolstad. Not yet, at least. Darrow House. Oh, we needed to talk to this person. What the hell is this? City Sworn Angel. In the Coin Lord's garden, you encounter a porcelain specter. Polished armor. Inhuman. Her presence is both ethereal and demanding. She floats gently in the air, strangely unaffected by the river winds. Your goblin companion keeps his distance, muttering under his breath a word of disdain. Angel? The creature does not turn to face you. Instead, her many eyes simply pivot their gaze. Ew. Okay, a handful of Celestials are employed by the city after the Clanlands Deal of 13. Okay. Arcane Cleric, she echoes. Of the Palace Crypt House and Earthguard. The flowers of the Coin Lord's garden dance beneath her. Slaves to her beauty. You will be one of them, says Strength. Just the cleric is fine, thank you. She now lifts her chin. Oh, you lean a little further into being a cleric, specifically. Okay. Then she opens her mouth to speak in a projected cold tone. A tear. She says her name like a declaration of existence. Not really an introduction, more of a checklist of etiquette. As she states her name, you realize her mouth is not moving. Telepathic communication. The goblin gives you an uncomfortable look. He clearly does not enjoy having telepathic conversations like this. Snell's joining the mind talk. Great. I have some things I need to ask. She just stares at you with many, many eyes. Speaking of this ethereal creature's unnerving. Whatever you do, don't mention the eyes. You should mention it. The eyes. She'll appreciate it. She would destroy you. She's too powerful. The angel would step upon your soul, stomp on it. Her domination would be good and just. Let it happen. Tell her when you think of her many eyes. No, I think enough of our senses are telling us no. Keep your mouth shut. Probably not worth it, but still. Hey, Snell whispers to you. Don't mess with this fucking thing. Be careful now. Cut to the chase. She clearly has no interest in small talk. Nice weather we're having. Her many eyes look upwards for a moment, then back to you. It is fine. Shivers. Whisper back, why, aren't angels good? He grits his teeth. You ever heard of celestial punishment? We're talking seared flesh, cleric, right off the bones. Ugh. Do not mess with her. He takes a step back. I'm here to investigate the tea shop. The eyes just stare at you. They spin gently around her. Great. Nice. We got that cleared up. It's like talking to a brick wall. She's very non-vocal. Great. So, the eyes stop spinning. She can sense your impatience. This creature is dread itself. Let's treat her like an idiot. I need to speak with Darrow. Slowly, the angel turns her face toward you for the first time. Oh, God, you're dead, man. Walk away, walk away, walk away. You can feel Snell sweating. Malutki. Brzimovil. Oh my god. She's mocking you, for sure. Perzemawil? You can sense she does not see you as worthy. Is that alright with you? Perhaps you should stand up for yourself. Yeah, Maluthi Shenmo to you too. Where's Darrow? Take a step forward. Don't disrespect me. I don't care if the angel disrespects me or not. Yeah. Maluthi Shenmo to you too. You catch her head twitching to the left. A twitch. She's annoyed. Coin Lord Darrow is busy, she speaks. When is he available? She looks to her right, towards the building leaning against the ancient tower. After a moment of silence, she says, Coin Lord Darrow will be available post-midnight. He will only be available after midnight, between midnight and 6 a.m. He will be in his restoir. Several of her eyes look to the entryway to her right. That door there? Point to your left. Yes. At midnight, you say? Yes. His restoir? Yes. Right. She says nothing. What a conversationalist. Yeah, I need access to the tea shop now. Coin Lord Darrow has requested no unauthorized access. But I am authorized. You are not. Don't lie, you're no good at it. How about... You speak good human for an angel. Human is not a language. Oh, yeah, I meant Norvikian. That is dialect. Gotta be so specific. Snell chuckles, then goes back to being awfully quiet. He's so afraid of the angel, he stifles his witty remarks. Common tongue of man is called Diminorian. Well, Diminor. You speak good Diminorian, then? I speak every tongue, cleric. It is not special. Their companion raises an eyebrow. Really? Even goblin? Tommy, she says, turning her gaze to him. Noctathu Gopar. Gopar. What a show-off. Oh, awesome. Good job, lady. He did not expect that. Personal questions? No. Please? No. Tough not. Alright. I can't talk to Darrow. Fuck. Okay. If we can't go here, we go back to the goblins then, right? Where the fuck am I? That's the question. Where the hell am I? Active machinery inside. Oh, it's a little windmill building. Oh, there's this thing. There was one in the other building too. What are the site safety rules? And it says, if broken, contact your local union representative. Long way to fall. Should be safe. Glance at the ladder. It's one hell of a climb. What kind of man? No, what kind of human cannot climb a simple ladder for 20 short feet? Attempt to climb the ladder. Oh! An esoteric tingle leads you astray? Oh, it's my disadvantage. Maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. We'll go up. We'll go up instead. See what happens. Okay, I can be on the roof. I don't see anything interactable. Okay. Maybe later. Maybe later. We go. Right, Nicky? He's leaning his head on the desk. He's sitting on the chair next to me. He's just got his chin on the desk. Let me out. Let me out of here. I could just WASD it. Empty in quotes. Okay. Back to the goblins. There were more entrances down at the bottom, too, that I could go through. I just didn't. What is this? Pillar crossing. Can I talk to the tree? It's a bracket tree. Sometimes called ironwood. Okay. Okay, we're just going to the city. Touch the tree. Lay your hands on it. Okay, look at the branches above. Wind blowing through. Between the branches high above. Oh, is that a hole in the bark? A hollow, just wide enough for you to stick your hand inside. Something glimmers up there. Treasure in a bird's nest. Yes, get up there now. Could cause great physical harm if you fell from that height, and heights are scary. The branches shudder in a sudden gust. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I suggest not doing that. Climb that tree. Okay. Grab onto the trunk. Pressing your entire body against the rough bark, you slowly make your way upwards. Go, go, go. Just a bit more. 14. Yikes. I'm going for it. Oh, 21. Wrapping your body around the trunk, you lift yourself up. The bark is rough enough for you to get a pretty firm grip, despite the vertical nature of this feat you're attempting. One foot and hand movement after another, each holding on to dear life. You take a deep breath and reach up, finally getting a hold of one of the upper branches. You've done it! Ooh, heaving yourself the last way, you get a view you did not expect. Bird's nest, unguarded, full of shiny trinkets. Jackpot. Show your hand inside the nest. Ring, coins, polished stone. Okay. Oh, wrong. Got a shard of yore. Feel the tingle. It's magic. Ring. You have protection. Coins. Some crowns. Huge. Get back down. Tracing your steps, you find yourself back on solid ground. You lived. I'm surprised. Now can we go? Leaves are quite big. What's a bracken tree again? Like a birch, but thicker. Made by primal forces of Ascani. Oh, that's the other pillar of magic. Okay. Bracken tree. Okay. Bye, tree. Huge. Absolutely huge. Alright, I want to go... There's a nest. Oh, I can't get over there. Rip, we're gonna go down here. Yeah, ring of protection, kinda crazy. Let's do... dampen side damage. We should put that on. Oh, this is just additional dex and wisdom? I should just hold that all the time. What the hell? You know, I gotta say, one of my favorite things about this game so far, you can play it all with one hand. So I can sit here and hold up my cat. I can do this all with mouse. So I can hold my cat up, pet his head, and do all this shit. Hang out with him and everything. Pet my cat. Okay, that's the central Tolstad. I guess we do have to go down that staircase then, huh? Oh, this person's back. Hello? Neswakalo, Nesson of the Green. Hello. The top of the garden lookout, you see a strange creature hunched over. Underneath a large red hat, her drooping gaze slowly glides towards you. Not a hat. She's got an actual mushroom growing out of her skull. The elf drops a final piece of mushroom into the bowl on the table and gives you a creepy grin. Nice corner you got here. Slowly, and in an appropriately dramatic fashion, she widens her eyes to reveal piercing red pupils. And her grin widens even more, somehow. Abort. Run. Leave. Ears. White hair. Ashen hue. Dark elf? And those eyes. Snell seems to stay behind a bit. The goblin is staring into the wall. He looks queasy. An elf, aren't they rare? Failure. Ooh, elves don't hang around in Norvik a lot. They usually stay away from lesser folk. But look at her. This is no elf of Ilum. This is one of those dark elves. Glare at her. You hear a guttural chuckle leave her lips. A man delves into the garden, his sight set on the mysterious below. Are you that man? The way her eyes dart back and forth like that, is she on to something? Is she on something? Ooh, maybe she takes shrooms to just, like, you know, hallucinogenic scrying. Dreaming. Maybe. Am I that man? More or less. Creepy. Is she trying to intimidate you? I'm somewhere between yes and no. Good. Do not see realms and categories. See the in-between. Elf stammers. Or is that an idiolect? The elf does not as much stammer as she tastes some words more than others. She turns around, her red eyes glimmering beyond a mist of spores. Neswakala of the Green. Call me Nesson. I'm underling to Hierophant of Opidana. Of course, a druid. You're a druid. Druid? Prove it. She just gives you a goofy smile. I don't see how I could prove as such more than I currently do. She points to her head mushroom. There are indeed not many folks sitting around pretending to be mushrooms and bushes. Otherwise, the city would be even stranger. I've spent my days handling primal forces, that which grows and decays. Do you know much of it? It's about nature spirits, right? Like warlockism? Spirits do inhabit all living things. Although compared to making a deal with some fiend, I can promise you trees are much more austere. She lowers her gaze for what you realize is the first time since she raised it. I would like to hear your tale, human. There is much to be learned from your folk and your settlement in this band. How sustainable is your lifestyle? I'm supposed to know that? I do not mean an exact number of hours or even years until you run out of natural resources. Just an approximation. Perhaps a total of the impact on others in your vicinity. Think about it. If you focus on yourself, you can probably sustain yourself for a long-ass time. Who cares, really? If you run out of shit, you go to another place and take that shit instead. That's how it works. Wisdom saying you should stay balanced with the primal forces. Okay. We live in balance here in this city, I'll say. You truly believe that? I hope so. She smiles. Hope is a good thing. It might lead you down the right trail. I've watched her people for some time, from a distance. I'm not one to make judgments. That is for the earth and sea. But it worries me how few primal forces there are to keep you at bay. Primal forces? She places a palm against the rough floor. Opadana has helped keep the undersea from being overtaken by unbalancing powers. Demigods, fiends, celestials, your human arcanists. Each creates a power that not only overtakes the primal, they do so with ease. That great warrior kind waged upon one another delayed it, but I do certainly believe it is inevitable. Inevitable. She speaks of the unsustainable nature of magic. Don't worry, nature always survives. Most often it does. But look at your so-called burned coast and those cursed lands in Diminor. Nature makes it through most things, but there are forces in this world that can wring the life out of every band if it so wishes. Magic is not what it used to be, but she is wise to stay. We must stay vigilant. She takes a deep and deliberate breath. Now enough of complicated topics. Tell me, human, do you have a mate? No, do not answer that. The elf speaks of nature as a close ally. You should... Wait, what did she just ask? Stare at her. Well? Your cheeks clench. No, not good. Your companion takes a few steps further away. Calm down. This is not a hostile situation, okay? Elaborate. Of course. I apologize if I was vague, human. I only mean most humans in the settlement group in pairs. I wondered if those of your kind do the same. Form such long-term committed partnerships. She did not have ill intent in her original inquiry, okay? I'm the cleric. I go solo. She lowers her mushroom cap and sighs. I see. It is the same here, then. The path of an esoteric guardian is to be alone. You're never alone, even when it feels like you are. The elf starts adding some kind of oily liquid to her mushroom bowl. If this old elf can guide you in any way, make it so. If not, I will return to my toil. Why are you voting in the election? I'm not a citizen of Norvik. Okay, cool. What do you know about the tea shop? Only what the roots whisper to me. The elf leans closer, twisting her head to the side. You must delve deep, human. Something rotten happened that day. The green quakes. They fear what's to come. They whisper. Oh, do they whisper anything useful? She leans back and lets out a resigned sigh. You do not speak with trees often, do you? You should stop and listen more often. You were here when it exploded? No, it's much further below. What do the goblins whisper about? That the city is at fault? That Lady Sageleaf should take over? The usual. What do you think happened? I will not deliberate on things I have no knowledge about. Refreshing sentiment. She's so real for that? Holy. You don't look like an elf. What do elves look like? I suppose there are many kinds of elves. She nods. We do not call ourselves that. But to your people, yes, I am an elf. Pimea. Oh. She closed her eyes. Pimea, you only thing that yet. We are the elves of stars. Pimea is our name for their people. But it is not correct. Remember that. Any questions? You speak Elvish? Impressive. She looks aside, then back to you. Your grasp on the human tongue is remarkable as well. She's too kind. Oh, she's so nice. She's like, we have reasons to be kind of wary, kind of scared of her, but she's actually just like, hey, just having conversation, excited to be here, I think. Excited that someone's talking to her, you know? Do your people have a great civilization below? I think she's like a proper D&D dark elf where the drow live, you know, in the Underdark. They have their various cities in the Underdark, and many of them are like Loathsworn drow, so they worship the Spider Queen, who's very malevolent, very evil. Dark elves in D&D are usually like horrific, and it's usually a matriarchal society and stuff like that. So I don't know if that lore applies much here, but at least you can ask if she's from the Undercoast, so, you know. There is that. Do your people have a great civilization below? No. I believe your people would call us nomads. Ah, interesting. So you're from the Undercoast. How do I get there? Holes and tunnels? There are more than enough, even within viewing distance. Though I'd recommend getting Lady Sageleaf's approval first. I don't like elves. She laughs, dropping the mushroom she was about to place into her bowl. No worries. Most elves don't like you either, human. But if I may ask, why don't you like elves? Ooh, I could say the ears freak me out. You're evil colonizers. This is true of most elf lore. Each and every one of you is a weirdo. Look at you, you have a mushroom on your head. Who does that? What's wrong with long pointed ears, man? Go with 3. The mushroom is entirely a me thing. I'm the weirdo, just me, she says and smirks. Let me ask you in return, why should I like humans? You shouldn't. Her smile drops and she looks down on her left palm. As the giant skies fell down. Her voice carries a melody, faintly. Spirits filled the air and the solid ground. A poem. Wait, have you heard this before? Oh, we don't recall it. You've read it during your studies. Okay. But you never quite figured out what it meant. You do know what it made you feel. Lonely. I don't dislike humans. You've made many mistakes, but... She takes a determined breath. The son does not need dig the trench of the father. But he has to choose to fill it in. She gives you a knowing look. I get it. She just smiles. Other questions? Hey, Snell, why are you acting weird? Shut up. He turns away from you and the mushroom lady. Do not worry. The ladies runner here is not a fan of fungi. I'm just keeping a safe distance, alright? Takes a few more steps away. Suddenly you realize it might actually not be so safe to hang around here. Your companion must have had a bad experience with mushrooms at some point. As some point? At some point. You should inquire about that later. Show your primal attunement. DC 16. Ugh. I mean, I do have a +5 on wisdom. I'll say that's it, bye, and let me... I think I have a level, right? How do I level up? Empty feet slot. Oh, level advancement is here. Hold on. No, that's my... Was it in here? I hovered here and it said something about level advancement. Oh, I had to click over there and then it does it. Oh, level 2 reached. Ability score +1, hit points +5, hit dice +1, an additional first and second level spell slot. Do I just add one somewhere? I do. I like the idea of just pumping wisdom. There are no big bad evil guys. It lets us like keep very neutral and try to be like a benevolent force in a lot of ways, which I think is interesting because a lot of the dialogue options want you to pick a side very hard. Okay, what now? Let me see. We're +6 now. I'm gonna try it. Show your primal attunement. You kneel. You need to prove it. Your attunement to nature. Interesting. Yes, yes. She places the bowl from her desk to the ground before you. You must show what you've learned in your studies. The primal forces are complicated, but you can still sense the tingle of your strings through every branch and mushroom. Hold your hand over her bowl. As you reach out, the elf hums. She then moves the bowl even closer to you. You've attempted this before. It did not go well. You believe that is all you require. Magic is not an exact science, despite what the instructors in the towers used to tell you. The esoteric in your realm does not conform to rules. That is the only rule they truly follow. Now feel. The oily mushrooms inside this bowl. The strings within them, around them. Grab one of them. Change it. Twist a string. It said at first nothing, but then it... Oh? What is this? At first nothing, then a twinge. Whatever you touched is connected with the spores, the growth, the decay. You did little, but you did something. Oh, interesting that we blacked out a little bit. And now we can only see here. This is also blacked out here. The elf nods. What did I do? You ruined my brew. It's fine. Listen. I meant to do that. She laughs. You caused the fungi in the bowl to change acidity. It's subtle, but it's there. You performed an act of druidcraft, human. Ooh! Use druidcraft to unlock unique interactions with the natural world. Ooh, can I talk to animals? The goblin looks on, giving an uncharacteristically stunned expression. Of course, I'm a natural. A natural pun! You are, aren't you? Nessun grabs the bowl and pours the mushy mushrooms onto the ground. The contents wriggle before you. It went bad, huh? It's fine, she reassures you. I'm the one who pushed you. She chuckles and puts the bowl back on her desk. Perhaps you can be the one human I share knowledge with, if that is what you wish. I love plants. Give her a thumbs up. Very well. What do you want to know? Oh my god! I get to just be a druid and I got 30 XP. Holy! Wait, this is the greatest NPC I could have talked to. Especially with like high wisdom. I want to learn how to speak with animals. That shouldn't be too hard. Here, a spell scroll to get you started. Yes. I can talk to the cat! Cast it when you have an animal to speak with, and you should be able to hold a conversation, as long as you can keep up. What's druidcraft, really? I would call it a most useful path of communication with nature. It can be used for many a thing, but for you, I would suggest focusing on the basics. Use it to move peacefully through the roots, and show your balanced nature to those primal spirits who roam below. Can I make magical food? Certainly. There's a spell that would be very useful for you since you're on the run all the time. Good apple. It creates 5 apples. Each can feed a grown man for a full day. Oh, I love apples. Can I have that spell, please? I don't have that spell scroll, sorry. But I do seem to remember I handed one to Moongore. She might keep one in the roots of Pooh. Moongore? One of Sageleaf's enforcers. A bugbear. Lovely woman. Quite the bite on her. What is she implying? Can I get the scroll? Tell her I sent you. These apples real or fake? They're real. I've customized the spell myself in the process of helping Sageleaf's apple strains down here. Magically created, yes, but real. Good. Can nature protect me? Of course, with bark skin. I do have a spell scroll of it, but it's down in the roots, below the garden. If you pass by, take it. Keep a cache hidden underneath Lord Pooh. What? Pooh is Elvish for tree. Pooh? A cute nickname. She giggles. We have a password. Just say, Minan. I'm going to screenshot this in case they make me remember this. Just in case. Minan Sexica Spoony. Oh, Boony. And he'll open right up. You can have the other stuff inside as well, since Sageleaf wants you to succeed. What does that mean? Flattery of the highest kind. She gives you a creepy smile. Just give the password, and he will grant you access. Okay, what are these primal forces? Nature. Her face says it is self-explanatory. That includes, but is not limited to, elements, life, anything that grows, really. It is that which exists at the core of all. But even after alterations, it remains within. Generally speaking, a clump of ore will be more primal than a forged blade. In short, the primal emergence from natural energies. Not following, not interested either. Jesus Christ, our int is not high enough for this. What differs primal from arcane and divine forces? Those are 3 pillars. She squints and stares at you for a while. The answer to that could be many. I would lean towards saying that they differ in only origin. But that origin makes all the difference in the world. That makes sense. Good. I'm not too good at teaching. I'm more of an exploratory esotericist. She gives you a slow nod. Thanks. Bye. I'm a freaking druid. Speak with animals. And I know druidcraft. Cantrip. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm a druid. I feel like... Did we ask her everything important? Who are you voting for in the upcoming election? You dare tread on such volatile grounds here in my chambers? Yes. Really? It shakes. You dare ask of my political opinions? I'm gonna get bold, yes. Okay. Well, I haven't decided. Oh. Her eyes dart around the chamber to her subjects. Then her gaze lands on you once more. Yet. It's the best answer you'll get. So, you're not leaning in any particular direction, or... No. And I encourage every one of my subjects to think for themselves on what they wish to vote. She knows every goblin in her tribe will just vote for her preferred party if she were to express her thoughts. So she doesn't. To keep the tribe unaligned. Oh my god, me! Me! That's all for now. Oh my god, me. Let's go this way. Let's go. Okay. I think we have to try this. This is our only way down. Right? And we can't see anything. Okay. Okay, we touch the thin cord. A contraption's in motion. It's a trap. We saw this before. Avoid the trap. Okay, and then we fall and we are dangling. Flail and scream. Okay. We gotta try pulling up. Pull yourself up. Here we go. Here we go. Doesn't work. Groan in pain. Gotta try again. Pull yourself up. Oh my god. Okay. Hit those throws. Hit those throws. No. Ooh, nat one. Nat one. How do we get 2 nat ones in such a short little bit? How? How? Lucky move. Move yourself. Ugh. We're here? It's okay. I should have an autosave at the thingy. I think the trap is the end of the demo, yeah. I think it is. Okay, okay. Okay, well they give me, it's not the end. Well, it's close, isn't it? It's close, is it not? Oh, does this mean I'd have to redo all my shit talking to the fucking elf lady? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Your dice are poo. You're poo. Oh my goodness. Let's go back here. I think I will have to talk to her again, right? Because, let me see. Yeah. Alright. I will do that off stream. I will do that off stream and just redo that to make sure I have the same outcome. So nothing is, you know, changed. I think some friends wanted to play something, so I'll probably raid into one of them, and if they play the thing and if I'm around for it, I'll be there. If not, then I won't be. But that is a good point for me. Thank you for joining. I should be back Saturday, because Saturday we have 2 things. The marathon playtest is opening up. So there were some people playing today. I see a lot of people playing it, actually. Oops. I see a lot of people playing it. I was invited to specifically play it on Saturday, so I said, okay. But I will have to start stream early, because that starts a little early for me. It starts... Actually, does it? Wait, what time does it start for me? Hold on. Opens calendar. Does it start that early? I think it starts at 2 my time. So it's not super early. I might start stream at 1. Or like 1:30. And just exist for a bit and then hop into the game. And then after that, I'm also going to play Resident Evil 9 that day. And I have something new and cool to show. Which will be neat for that specifically. Okay, let me see. Which one of them are live? Yeah, there's Garrick. Okay. Any tips on reading faster? No. Read a lot. I saw you comment earlier that I read really fast when I'm like not speaking out loud, I'm just reading. I have read so much. My primary hobby for a lot of my life was just reading. I played some video games and I read a lot. That's really it. But I don't think reading fast is necessarily always a good thing. If I were not streaming, I would read through all of that way slower. Way slower. But I don't want to sit there and be silently reading in front of you for 10 minutes, you know? So I just kind of go quickly. I still don't go fast enough that I don't absorb it, but you know. It's not the same. So I read fast just to the point of being able to understand, but not faster than that, because I feel like that's when you get into a bad spot for games like this. But yeah, that's it. Go have fun, be free, something. I will be back Saturday. I think I'll do Saturday and Sunday, but I'm not 100% sure. So for now, for the weekend stream, just count on it being Saturday and not Sunday, but I might stream both. It'll depend on how much work I've got to do and how long Saturday goes. I went a little long today. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's all. See ya. Peace out.